All right, I need to move everybody.
But
Oh.
also, you're gonna run your brother tonight if there happens
A
to be
lore
combat,
kake as it
Yeah,
will. We
yeah,
just
I got it.
my god,
just in
sometimes lore
case.
dumps just
You
happen,
know,
people. That's how we started. I'm sorry.
not saying that there's, you know,
Yeah,
just saying.
we're
I
definitely not
can't.
starting with an initiative within the next 5 minutes. Got it.
Uh,
Because there's no way
we
that
don't have a
Centurion is just gonna let us walk through.
Thorin
But
today.
anyway,
Um,
um,
still up.
should we get started?
Okay.
Unfortunately, as you guys saw, we'll be down a Thorin this evening. He's not feeling well, so
Mhm.
Alas.
he's okay.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's nothing serious.
Hmm.
Are we good there, Flint?
Yes.
Alrighty. Who wants to recap? Artanis, why don't you do it?
Uh, can I throw
Oh,
in some retcon
sure,
from our conversation?
certainly.
Cool. So from last time, as we wrapped up
Hey
our
guys.
fight with the
Yeah,
Mimic
RP
and
for
the
your week.
Ooze,
Otherwise,
I identified the
we got
sword
some
we
scenes
found,
going.
and found that it seemed to have been made by
Hi,
some
Daniel.
combination of dwarven and elven arts, with the sword, it's the physical making of the sword being a masterwork dwarven creation, and the runes on it were ancient elven runes. And that triggered some thoughts about rune crafting that I couldn't quite put my finger on. We then stone shaped our way through the stone wall that was blocking our intended path, and basically ran for miles until we got far enough away from Balrog that light started coming back, and reached that kind of canyon area with
Hi,
the
Nexus.
bridge across,
Welcome.
that we couldn't get across easily. So we set up a dome to rest. Donal sensed a creature and tried calling out to it, but it turned out to be a hostile cloaker that tried to stun or mess with our heads or something at one point.
It tried to eat
Um,
us.
and that. Um, and then we killed it, and took our rest.
Just
Thorin
imagine
and
it's just imagine it's sitting there minding its
I
own
wish I got a
business,
flying
laying against the
unicorn.
wall, and it's waking
That
up,
was last
and it's
campaign,
like, "Gee, what am I
technically.
gonna do for breakfast?" And then he
A
just hears
Pegasus.
shouting through the abyss, "Hey, I'm stuck!
A time when my
I'm
not boyfriend
stuck!
became a Pegasus.
Come help me!"
Exactly what I said in
correctly.
chat.
Hey,
um,
there's breakfast.
We're super vulnerable up here. Hey.
So anyway, sorry.
um,
Um,
During that rest, Ashel and Thorin had a deep conversation about how important our mission was and what it might actually mean to, um, basically the dwarven way of life if we're successful and dwarves are able to get their food producing capabilities back and that kind of thing. And then Vistra and Mel had their own conversation, with Vistra asking if Mel really felt that Donal and I were trustworthy and would keep our word, not really realizing that we can see and hear everything that was happening around us during our trance. During my trance, and this is where I'll throw in a little retcon, I had a conversation with my teacher Avelios, who shared a little bit of intel on Porcia, who he confirmed that
well,
she is
you can share that in character if
okay. Okay. Well,
that kind of stuff. But I get the recon. Yes, it's just if you want, we'll do that at the
yep.
beginning of the session when you want to share in character.
Sounds good. And then Donal and I had a separate conversation about um, basically everything we were up against, and I was having my confidence shaken a little bit, and he was giving me a pep talk. And then we woke up, and Donald conjured some owls to fly us far down towards the forge area, where I cast invisibility on Donal, and Mel cast it on herself, and they snuck inside a little bit and saw one of Porcia's companions, and that, I believe, is where we left off.
I believe we picked back up with them just getting back to the group after having gone off. Though you don't technically know that they're back because they're invisible. But that is where we'll pick things back up as Thorin is explaining to Ossel. So so that's the time of the day when the metal sweats. It's not. It's actually in the afternoons. It's not in the mornings.
All right, sure, whatever you say.
And you know that because the Donald, do you like interject or
Yeah.
Mel? Do you?
Yeah, they're definitely setting up a trap in there.
You're muted, Mel.
Shit.
Extra
Yeah, they're definitely
stealthy.
setting up a trap in there.
I'm sorry. What? Who's there? Thorin is like, what? Who's there?
At least the one with the armor and the plume that we heard about is definitely hiding there. And there's a glyph on the floor. Probably something that'll explode if we get too close.
Is Donal back? Has he seen the glyph?
I didn't see any glyph, but I'm back.
I don't have anything at hand that can deal with a glyph, but maybe you do?
I can if I see it. I think we can also
Maybe.
just go around it if we can't, if necessary.
Like, I pointed it out where it was on the thing to...
We were invisible.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
you're
Well, I said it was
invisible.
next to, like, the boulder that was, like, in that room. There
Yeah.
was, like, a
Yeah.
big...
So she described the where she saw it, though you couldn't see it from your angle. It's as part of, you didn't roll high enough on your check to see it is all.
I
Okay.
mean, Mel was pointing at it the whole time, but you know.
Yeah. It's right there, right where I'm pointing.
I can't see where you're pointing.
But no, anyway. So yeah. Thorin says just the one guy.
I mean, there's got to be more of them.
Most probably. That's the only one I could see.
Well, maybe we got lucky and it's just the one guy.
Almost certainly not.
I'll be kind of quietly renewing my detect magic.
Okay.
You
You sit down to meditate and go through the ritual that is detect magic. Or do you wait to do that?
No, I'll definitely do that, but
Because you can't do anything else while you're doing that.
no, I was thinking like that retcon conversation. Can we say that I shared some information when everybody woke up?
We can do that. Yeah, we can. We rewind back to some of us did a little one-on-one role playing in between sessions. So we rewind to the morning when you wake up after the cloaker fight, or the morning. You don't know if it's technically morning or not. It's morning for you. But you wake up, and as you guys are cleaning up your camp and getting ready to get back on the road, Artanis approaches you all.
I have some potentially useful information to share. I received some information from my teacher, Valios, and he was able to share that one, as we suspected, Porcia isn't just one of Agrippa's apprentices. She's his right hand, and potentially, certainly has abilities similar to his in terms of necromancy, but focused on incorporeal undead, which may ring a bell because it sounds like she may be in some favor to some extent of Hecate's.
Wonderful.
Hortensia apparently is not in good favor with Agrippa at the moment and has been sent to High Hill. So you can probably guess why.
Handle the resistance there, I guess.
Or harvest children, or both.
One may lead to the other.
And also, as a tip, if we do run into Balrog, apparently daylight would be useful against shadow dragons.
Duly noted.
Are you telling me we casted every form of light except for daylight?
Daylight's a 3rd level spell, and I think I'm the only one who has it. I keep using my 3rd level spells for blowing things up.
I can make radiant light once, that's it.
Or summoning.
Or summoning things, yes.
Yeah, or summoning puppy piles and shit.
Can you summon a small sun?
I've seen that happen before in roleplay.
Yes.
I thought light was just, bright and brighter. I didn't know there was like daylight.
Types of light have different types of properties. Unfortunately, I myself don't have access to such a spell, so we'll need to make sure Donal is well rested and prepared if we come across Balrog.
Just
That would've
spin
been
a dagger
cool.
in her hand.
That would have been cool if that giant sand sentinel picked me up. That if it was like a daylight sentinel, that would have been cool. But I guess
Beggars can't
That's
be
rough.
choosers, says Poseidon.
Yes, this is another Snoopy special,
Maybe
obviously.
he'll remember that little critique next time you ask for a concordance.
oh, that would be cool. It'd be the more helpful thing next time. That'd be great, Poseidon.
Because we all know how the Greek gods did with critique.
Oh, yes.
Anyway,
Me and Poseidon have been pretty cool going so far. I don't see nothing bad.
change, the only thing that stays the same. But anyway,
and one more thing. Apparently, Agrippa has 2 other apprentices that we have yet to see, and they apparently are acting as diplomats in Ultok. So I don't know why they seem to be building his reputation there.
One of them
Perhaps.
is I don't remember his name, but I'm sure Donal in character remembers it. The gnome.
check your NPC lists.
Kelsus?
Kelsus, right?
Yeah, no, that's
Does
not
this
one
include
of them.
Kelsus?
That does not include Kelsus. Agrippa has 5 apprentices, and 2 of them are these diplomats that we have not met yet.
Ah, the blue wizards, I see.
The blue is.
I can get why he might go for old talk. He just sieged Al Rawam. He wants good accordance with what's going on over there. The next door neighbors now.
Out of character, I thought Old Talk was already kind of de facto under Imperial control.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
An
So,
odd choice.
Not de facto. The chieftains that are in charge of the major cities there are essentially puppet. Like they were chosen by the Empire.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we kind of know that he might be trying to go for like the
Throne.
the throne. So he wants to get in with the people who are under first, so they'll be cool with it if he takes over.
That's my read on it.
This is definitely a conquest victory on this Civ 6 that we're playing.
Yeah. That's what Agrippa's
I have
going
no
for.
fucking idea. I've never played. I'll leave that to you all.
Conquest victory is pretty straightforward. You conquer everybody.
Mm. Mm.
There's different ways to win the game. There's like a science victory, a culture victory, a religious victory, a diplomatic victory, and then there's the militaristic or conquest victory where you just conquer everybody.
Okay.
But that's, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I take inspiration from wherever I can get it. Leave me alone.
This thing is bad.
Make a religion, Bill? You didn't want to make a religion and just spread that the purity of the white flame just coming to cleanse everybody's sins. And
Vistra says, most of that went way over my head. Who's Attilis? Who's Agrippa?
Agrippa is essentially the right-hand wizard of the Emperor. He single-handedly broke the siege at Al Ruwam, and that resulted in the fall of Al Ruwam.
Oh,
He's bad news.
We don't get much surface side news down here.
He also is. It's his apprentices that are competing with us to try to get this codex. He wants it for himself, as far as we can tell.
This Porsa you've been talking about?
Yep.
Yeah.
I see. So she had a powerful instructor then.
Quite.
Not wrong.
It's okay. I was taught by a bush. I know what I'm doing.
Great, great. You've ever encountered this Agrippa before?
Once.
Yeah.
How did it go?
Not well.
Not well.
Excellent.
We were
So
a lot less powerful than we are now, though.
Sweet. I
Sit him
mean,
close.
I'm trying to see the pint of ale as half full, but every previous experience you've told me about that you've encountered these people seems to not have gone in your favor.
Do you know
It
what
does
a
need
yeet
musical
is?
victory option. No, that's how Bill and Ted ended, right?
I'm familiar with dwarven slang. Yes.
Right. Mel got yeeted.
Oh,
Well, the good news is,
Are you yeeted?
he's not here.
Yes.
Mm.
oh, and he can't just like show up here out of a poof of smoke either. So that's good.
Sure as fuck hope
Well,
not.
I'm sure he could, but it sounds like he's got multiple priorities, and
You know,
he trusts
Arcanus,
Portia
I
to
have a
handle
hard enough time as it is sleeping at night.
Just
All right.
pointing out that the dangers are terrible down here.
We
But
haven't
there
figured
are...
it out. As being a watcher, we're naturally a little paranoid. So,
Very true.
I apologize.
it's just one more thing for me to be up paying attention or looking on the outlook for. Anyway, so you said you were going to summon some owls for us to...
Yes. Give me a
Alright.
moment.
Back to the present moment as Invisible Donald and Invisible Mel, because I'm pretty sure they haven't said that they became uninvisible yet.
Well,
No
I
one's
get to
gonna hold that.
control when I'm uninvisible.
That's true.
That's up to Arcanus.
That is. But they can. We come back to them filling you in on what they saw in the room.
I've been
Well, by the
floating in a
time
new
I'm
loot,
done,
so look forward to that.
wait,
I don't
no,
have it just
invisibility
yet on
lasts
my
an hour,
avatar,
right?
but it's exciting.
Which you've probably got like 30 minutes left on it, Donald and Mel.
Okay.
But
About
detect
then,
magic is
depending.
concentration, so when I finish casting detect magic, that drops.
Well, that flashback took place during your ritual, we'll say, Artanis. So when we come back from the flashback, you have finished your ritual. Donald, you appear. Mel, you're still invisible.
Exactly.
And
Oh, hey,
muted,
Lizzie, how you doing?
unless you're talking to the stream.
Yep, I'm staying invisible for now. Um,
But we come back from the little flashback, with Donald reappearing from his invisibility.
Um,
So it doesn't look like they saw us. The problem is the only way in is kind of a trap with that glyph, it sounds like.
do I see any other glyphs or any other magical
doing all right.
nonsense
Waking
in
up
our
a bit.
immediate area? Are you talking, Bill?
I guess I was muted. I didn't know that I was muted. Sorry. You guys, if I remember correctly, held up like a half a mile back from the entrance. So yeah, you definitely don't see any magical auras outside of what you would expect to see, Janice, of the stuff that's on your person and your compatriots' persons.
Is everybody ready for this?
Wait, so are we 100% sure it's going to be like a full scale, all four of them in that room? Most definitely. There's no question, ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're all in there.
All we've seen is the one, but
It's a
there's no
guess.
reason that there would be only one of them waiting here, unless
Well, I don't know if you've been Vicious says, I don't know if you've been paying attention to how our trip has gone so far, but there's millions of reasons as to why there might only be one of them in there.
is you say that, but the last sign we saw of them, they'd been handling those pretty handily. Remember those Umber Hulks we saw a few days back?
Aye.
Yeah, that was their work.
Yeah, and who's to say they haven't run into other things like, attrition is a thing down here.
If something did murder all the other three of them, and it's only the one fighter in there, then I will be happily surprised.
Hey, all I'm saying is it's not something that can be counted out.
I suppose you're not wrong, but given how the rest of my life
Let's
has
just
gone,
assume
yeah,
assume that we're not going to get that fucking lucky.
yeah.
I always found that an interesting way to tell someone that they're right.
All right. So, before we go, Artanis, you get a protection from poison. Mel, you get a protection from poison.
Yeah, well, if we're walking like half a mile, do you want to save that until we're closer?
Sure, I'll save it till we're closer, but just so I've said it, it lasts an hour.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll blast that in chat for you.
If you think it's as dangerous in there as it is, don't you think we should come up with some sort of plan in order to not get slaughtered as we walk through the narrow passage that you said goes in?
Yep. That's why we're walking. We gotta get going first, though.
We have been flying by our coattails the second we got captured by Clatinless. I don't see any planning going on anywhere in our future.
So what? You're just telling we're just gonna walk up to this door and go running in screaming?
Probably
Not
not
screaming,
that.
not screaming, but
Mel,
Hmm.
you saw all the lava in there, right?
Yeah.
How
I
would
really
you
wanna-
like to push?
Wait,
I
I'm
really
sorry,
fucking
there's
wanted.
lava
Yes.
in there?
There's a fair amount of lava in there.
Yeah.
How much lava? See, these are things that when
That's
we're
why we're
discussing a
telling
plan
you
can come up.
now. That's why we're
I feel
telling
like
you
the
now.
lava should have been spoken
Yeah. I'll explain the layout of the room as
feel
I
like
saw
that's
it.
a pretty big thing.
As
like
we're
maybe
walking, I'm
you
explaining the
kinda
layout of the room
buried
as
the
we
lead
saw
on
it.
that one a little bit.
Okay, layout explained. Anyhow, you want to push some people into the lava?
I'm not
Absolutely.
opposed to it.
Awesome. All right. We don't know. Thought.
Really,
Do
we
you
should
want
also
to?
be thinking about preventing ourselves from being pushed in the lava. I'm
There
just throwing that out.
are still railings and such in there. We can get down against them between moves if we know where Portia is. Mel,
Hmm.
do you want to try and go invisible and find where Portia is while the rest of us are fighting up front.
As she stands there invisible.
Like, avoid engaging with Centurion person, and Khalid's probably hiding behind that rock as well. But go for Portia or their cleric and try to push them into the lava.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye out.
Viscera and Thorin, you're both big and strong. You can do the same thing with the other people.
Certainly give it a try.
I
You can push Portia into the lava. By all means.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
She's probably got a good spell book. You might want to.
Yeah, that would be nice, but so would getting out of here alive.
Yeah. Getting out alive has to be the priority. Anybody else have any ideas? Who wants to go in first?
Obviously, before we go charging in, I'll cast some protective abilities on myself. But if we can identify, that any of them are potentially in a group in a 40-foot cube, I can try to slow them down.
Well, we'd have to know where more of them are right now than we currently do. Which we don't.
Correct.
They didn't detect you at all? They didn't seem to expect anyone?
I mean, the Centurion was hiding. So it seems like they're trying to hide. He wasn't doing a very good job. So it seems like they might be expecting something from behind them, but not sure what it is yet. Or how
But
many.
if they know to try to ambush us there, how are they having such a good idea of exactly where we are? Are they just sitting there for days waiting for us?
If I had to guess, the Balrog's been herding us towards them.
It's a possibility.
Especially if Portia's favored with incorporeal undead. That's one of Hecate's things. Or Hecate.
I fucking love that.
Maybe I don't know.
Conjure the
There's
imagination in
so
reality,
many ways
summon
that she could
gods.
potentially know.
It's true.
How they know is kind of irrelevant at this point. They know we're coming. Somebody's there. A couple of them are there to meet us, at least. We have to be ready to kill them.
So, do we give Mel a head start to try to sneak in and get good position, and then one or two of you all rush in and try to draw attention?
I mean, if you want a
Sorry.
distraction.
You are good at that.
Yeah, but I don't have anything to burn down here.
One thing that we need to be careful and learn
We'll
from
just have
last
to
time.
improvise, sis.
All right.
One thing we should have learned from last time is that we should not cluster together.
Will the terrain allow for us to do that? Astra asks.
Probably not, but we can try. Probably not. It's narrow bridges and the like. Mel explained the layout to everybody. It's narrow bridges mostly, but we can try.
We gotta get rid of that glyph first, unless it's a glyph of nothingness, which I don't really know how glyphs work, but is that something I could do? Just like nothing?
I mean, it could. It probably doesn't, though.
Either way, if I'm going on ahead, I'm gonna try to get over that boulder next to it and then probably head off to the right, see what I can see over on that side. The other boulder was
Alright.
one they were hiding behind.
Right. Alrighty. Good luck.
Pull up my axes. Thorn pulls out his big fuck off axe.
Vistra mans herself with a shield, or arms herself with her shield, and pulls out a sword and says, "So we're just going in. We're just."
I mean, we don't have any way to do
Well,
anything else.
There's an
really.
old dwarven legend of a Leroy Jenkins. Is that essentially what we're doing here?
Leroy Jenkins. Never mind what I was about to say. That's a dwarven legend.
Adam,
Would you care to live up? Would you care to live up to this old legend of Leroy Jenkins Thorn?
Oh god.
I for those
Right.
shoulders.
To be fair, because
If
they're
you
not
guys
quite Leroy
want
Jenkins.
if you guys want to start making your way towards the crossroads, you can. Mel, you're going ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Just to,
So
you know, as we get like to the entryway, but like before we, or at least before I go into the room, I'm gonna mirror image in Blade Song.
well, before we get to that, if Mel's going ahead, how much of a head start? How much time head start are you giving her?
Probably only a minute or two.
Right, and are you just running in there, or
I think try and get up there sneaky like, so they don't know exactly where we are at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just from a mechanical standpoint, like, should we like give her no more than 30 seconds head start? Because we don't want her to have to deal with 10 rounds of combat if they identify her before we start rushing in.
I have so much fucking movement.
Well, Mel's gonna stealth, but with her double movement, only have half movement, which is 6
Regular
which is-
movement.
So 30.
Because if you're moving, because none of you are thief rogues, so if you're moving in stealth, that you're moving at half speed.
Yeah. But
I know that you're still faster than everybody with that, Mel. I guess I just am asking.
I need to take a long strider, but I think I'm 50 normally.
Which would mean you're moving at 25.
Yep. But
If you're moving at stealth.
I can use my action to dash. Or bonus.
I can't stealth. You can't stealth as a bonus action. Oh wait, you can because you're rogue.
Rogue.
I forgot. I keep
Yeah.
you got rogue. You've got cunning action. So yeah, so you can stealth as a bonus action and dash as an action.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So all right. So you're just leaving them behind, though. You're just moving at your max speed. We're moving at their max speed. That's how much of a head start you want. Because it's, I mean, you essentially, from what I understood, is you're supposed to going in there and getting a lay of the land before they come charging in and initiating combat.
Yep.
So, like, how much time you want to do that is essentially kind of what we're getting at here.
Probably at least, I'm gonna say at least a minute or two. Me too.
You want to say it in
Minute or
rounds
two?
instead of
Because
minutes?
that's That's 20 rounds of that's 10 20 rounds of combat.
That's true. Hmm.
Or I should say probably not that much combat.
Yeah, I would hope it's not. I hope I'm not that
So-
fucking bad at my job.
So if you were stealth dashing, was the room so big that you couldn't get across it, all the way across in like one round? I don't remember how big the room was.
Seemed pretty big, but a lot of it is also like there's some higher places. There's, at least I'm pretty sure there's like levels towards the back.
I mean, my suggestion would be like no more than 4 rounds head start,
Yeah,
and that's pushing it.
it's fine. Let's give me 3.
All right. Stealth checks from everybody.
I will pass without trace as we come up.
All right. So plus 10 to your stealth checks, y'all. Hey, look at Vistra go.
Woo!
Damn!
Even with a
All right.
disadvantage. You had advantage, Mel, obviously, because
Yes.
you're still invisible.
I used it.
Dang, y'all. Don't forget to roll for retainer.
Oh, I gotta run 3 characters tonight.
Don't
I've
have twin
just rolled
brothers.
fucking 3 9s in a row. What is going on?
Travik.
Yeah, I don't know what his dex is.
He gets a +3 to all ability checks, so that takes him to a 22.
That's true.
Yeah,
3.
22.
22.
For Travik.
His goal was chicken.
Nice. All right. You guys make your way up. Through the tunnel as it gets more and more narrow. Eventually, making your way forward, begin to see off in the distance through the darkness that familiar orangish red glow coming from that small point of light the closer you get as the begins to illuminate. It is not a huge door, probably 7 feet wide, and 10 feet tall, but not a small door either. But it's not even, there's no blockage or door to the door. It's more of just an open path frame to walk through. As you all begin coming up, Mel, go ahead and place yourself at the door here. Make a perception check for me.
$23.
23. As you come to the threshold and peek through, you begin to feel the warmth of the room radiate as the closer you get. As you come to the entryway, that warmth touches your face again. after having walked back down the hall and getting that cool air. You come back, peeking in. You can still see the armored warrior down by the railing, trying to maintain a hidden position, kind of looking at different directions back in the room, but always continuing to come back and concentrate on the door that you're in, the entryway that you're coming in. So essentially, you have 3 rounds to explore in here before your friends are going to start coming through the door. Okay? So what
Okay.
that means is you have a movement action, an action, and a bonus action 3 times in a row.
Okay.
And you can tell me what you want to do with them. And if you want to investigate or look around or stuff, that stuff's going to require an action. So
Okay.
think about that while you're
Mm-hmm.
mapping stuff out. As well as if you're hopping over gaps.
Yeah. Well, I think first things first. I'd like to at least get use an
To
action.
get there.
Yeah, I want to get there. And
Hopefully.
stealth with my bonus action.
Make a stealth check with advantage because you're invisible.
26.
26. We'll start measuring stuff if you haven't looked
I
in the
did.
room yet. I know you weren't. I was looking at other people.
Oh.
Other people. I can see other people's arrow thingies too.
Ah.
You move forward, hopping over that one boulder, are able to land silently as you move through the space. As you get to there, what else would you like to do?
I would like to look around towards this side to see if I can spot anybody else trying to hide or taking up position or any more glyphs.
Um, Sorry, I just had to read something real quick. Say that again.
I want to look around to see if I can spot any more glyphs or anyone else trying to hide.
All right.
here.
So if you're looking for glyphs, that's going to be an investigation check. If you're looking for individuals, that's going to be a perception check.
Let's try. I'll look for people first.
All right, perception check.
Okay. 21.
21. Looking around, you don't see any other people other than the warrior.
Okay. So then, I would like to start investigating for other traps of any kind before I start moving again.
You don't see anybody else in the room,
Uh-huh.
but as you're sitting there concentrating and listening, you hear a small sound which first is almost covered up by the white noise of the burbling magma below, but it is certainly different and less organic. It is the sound of the slightest little bit of metal scraping across stone. It's like a little bit of metal scraping across stone.
Which direction?
To your left. But that's all you get.
Ah, so just like in this area behind the guy, or
To your left.
yeah. So, hmm.
Um, if you're gonna make an investigation check, this is gonna be your third and final. If you can go ahead and make, because we're getting, that's gonna be another action to do that. Because you just used an action. You used your first round to just move and be stealthy, and now we're into your second one where you just used your action to make a perception check. You wanted to use key points and do anything or bonus action, cunning action stuff, and move or anything else on this can. But if you want to make an investigation check, that's going to be another action. So
Let me see. Hmm. I would like to. I'd like to use a key point to Step of the Wind and try to get over here.
you're going across the gap.
Mm-hmm. Which should give me like bonus to Step of the Wind should give me bonus to jumping.
Does it?
Yes, it doubles jump speed, I believe, or jump distance. Let me see. Step of the Wind, where are you? There it is. Jump distance is double for the turn.
Okay. All right, you're gonna move again, and you're gonna want to do so quietly. You're gonna need to stealth, so you can do that as a bonus action.
Oh.
As a rogue.
But yeah, that is no. But that would be the key point use.
Oh, I mean, you can also do it as an action.
But she just
I
used your
just
action
used it.
Oh. Well.
Steve.
Yeah. Actually, technically, yeah, I'll use it to stealth because I mean, Step of the Wind, it doesn't take up my bonus action. It just if I used it to dash or disengage as a bonus action, then it would be taking up my bonus action. But the jump
Okay,
distance.
so you're just
isn't...
using it to double your jump
Yep.
distance. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna. So you have a movement action and a bonus action, and you have double your jump distance. You're gonna move to where?
Stealthily and
another
try to
stealth
get
check
across over here.
make a stealth check with advantage. And an athletics check with advantage to jump over.
24 for stealth and
Ooh, very good.
God for advantage. 22 for athletics.
Yeah. So you land right here,
Mm-hmm.
on the other side, and that's your second round. So you have one round of stuff to do. You don't appear, as far as you can tell, to have been noticed yet.
Okay. At this point, I'm gonna try to investigate for the traps. So I can point
All right,
things
so you
out
can
to
use
people.
your action.
Mm-hmm.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, please. Oh, please. Okay. Okay. 21.
21. Join me in secrets.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's across your way to the north.
Mm-hmm.
Right before the stairs going up to the forge, there's another small, nearly invisible glyph on the ground. Smaller than the one from before. This one's only about like 5 feet wide.
Okay.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle of the stairs. Okay.
Right at the bottom of
Oh.
the stairs.
Oh,
Right in
at
the
bottom of the
middle.
stairs in the middle. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
But you don't have any way to share that information with your party as of yet.
Yeah. Hopefully they're not gonna get that quick back there before we start combat. So we'll hope.
Just saying. That's why I pulled you in secrets.
Yep.
So,
Got it.
but we'll pop back over.
Okay.
Spells and stuff for us all to fight one guy.
You still have a bonus. You still have a bonus action and movement
Yep.
if you want to use it
Yep.
before we go up.
Got it. Out of curiosity, how the stairs, would the stairs give like a viewpoint of the rest of the area, like a little bit higher vantage point for things? The ones back here?
I mean, it's raised, but not by much,
Okay.
and you can pretty much see the whole. You can pretty much see the whole area.
Okay.
Only like an additional 10 feet up. Not even.
Okay.
Over the side, down into the pool of magma, that's like a 15-foot drop.
Got it. Then I would like to use the rest of my movement to,
While staying stealthy.
yeah. Let me see. So that was double my jump distance. Managed to do that.
Yeah.
If I went,
You're gonna double your jump distance again.
I mean, no, it's for the entire turn. So, or wait, was that the? No, sorry, that was the last turn. Fuck.
Yeah, that was the last turn.
Fuck. Oh well. Fuck it. I'm just gonna keep stealth and head over this way.
Okay. So you got 25 feet of movement still.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Actually,
the
what
flesh.
Actually, this isn't like this is a pretty. This is just kind of like a really small. Like this is easily hoppable, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's always a chance that you can fall. I mean, there's always a natural one, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not a super big gap. No.
All right. I'd like to get across here and then hop over to here. Hop over the steps.
You wanna hop across and then go up the steps.
Mm-hmm.
All right, make a athletics check. Are you using another key point for jump stuff for advantage?
Yes, I'm gonna be careful about this.
So if you use another key point, you get advantage on the check. Basically, just don't roll a 1.
Natural 19.
Don't roll 2 1s, I guess, because you have advantage. Uh, natural 8. Yeah, you hop right over to the other side there.
And I want to do it again to get to the stairs.
I mean, yeah, you can move. You can move up it. Whatever your speed is.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to avoid.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get. Does it look like how big is this anvil?
It's pretty big actually.
Can I duck behind it?
Uh, you were. You can't get. I think you can get equal to it. You can't get. Well, you could try behind it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to get behind it and duck down.
I think you got just enough. I think you got just enough. Yeah.
Okay,
Um.
duck behind it.
Well, as you go to move there, you bump into something.
God damn it!
Oh no!
Fuck.
And that's
Well,
and
shit.
that's where the rest of you guys show up.
Motherfucker!
As the rest of you guys show up, you bump into something and you're a little
Oh, hello.
And that's what
And-
started blasting.
Hello there.
you guys can drop your tokens. You guys can drop your tokens right in this.
Oh.
Uh,
Wait. Okay, so I
little line
used
here.
a key point. I used my movement, and I used
Bonus
investigation.
action to stay stealthy.
Uh,
And your bonus action to stay stealthy.
fuck. God damn it.
Was I able to get off my mirror image in Blade Song while she was doing all that?
While she was doing all that, you were. Do they have verbal components to them?
Blade Song is just a feature, so there's no components for it. And
Well, Mirror image isn't.
that's correct. Mirror image. Yeah, it does have verbal components.
Make another stealth check for me.
Still with Pass Without Trace.
35.
Jesus.
35. Jesus. All right. So you guys get up to the door. You do that. Thorin, Thorin looks at you, Ossel. You look back at him. He gives you that little like 1, 2, 3, and initiative.
Roll initiative.
Ooh, shit, boy.
You. Hey, JC, how's it going? We're rolling initiative. Woo! 18. Hell yeah, let's go. I'm gonna kick her ass. I have my target and I want to push her into fucking lava. I kind of have my target. She's invisible too. Fuck.
Alrighty then.
Eaten. Good choice. So am I. I got some pizza.
Traffic acts on Thorin's turn.
Oh, cool.
So
I was doing so well stealthy, and then I fucking ran into my person of interest, who was also fucking invisible.
Thorn had a 14. Wait, all had a 13. Okay. Thorin had a 14. Also had 13.
Ah, the shenanigans of using real dice.
Get everybody? Yes. Okay. All righty then. As the rest of the party comes running in through the door, I imagine probably oops. Hold on. Probably you guys can arrange yourself coming through the door however you like.
I'm good back there.
That's just kind of how I'm guessing, maybe
Be
you
gone,
would want
boss.
to be. As you come through the door, however, the first thing that happens is you watch as emerging out of the zone these small, cool blue glowing orbs, clusters of orbs surrounding each other, begin to appear.
What?
Blue orbs?
We must ponder the
Indeed.
orbs.
Where? Sorry, I must have missed where these blue orbs are.
We
You
must ponder
roboted
the
like
orbs.
half of that. Yeah, I need to know where
They
they are so I
are
can
this
ponder them.
spectral. They are this spectral, incorporeal, spherical masses. The ectoplasmic mist come off of them and emerge out
You
of the
are
stone.
roboting hard for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, those orbs. Those guys up there. Okay.
I must ponder this orb.
I already made that joke, damn it.
No,
these
sorry.
the wisps begin to move out of stone with this ectoplasmic mist drifting off of them and
Ah,
blue
robot.
color. Hell. Hello.
Maybe, kind of.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you guys hear me now?
Occasionally.
Slightly better than before, I
Yeah.
guess.
Um, all right.
We are pondering.
So,
Yay!
these blue ectoplasmic orbs come moving out of the stone. These small spheres of spectral energy cluster around one another, move out of the stone towards. Christ.
Rest in pepperonis. Chat once again. If the DM's not back in like 10 minutes, we are legally allowed to win this fight, right?
Toads.
Can you hear me now?
You cut out again.
Halfway through now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
Can
Fuck.
you not hear us now?
I can hear you. I,
Oh.
I don't know if I'm roboting or
Yes, you are.
fuck.
We need to crowdfund you some better internet.
Yes.
Just fucking.
For just 10 cents a day, you can. Oh. You can fund this poor, poor dungeon master with a shitty internet. You can't help it, he's in Pennsylvania.
Ah, Pennsylvania.
Pennsyltucky.
Ugh. Hello.
I hope he's not in wireless.
Hey, how we doing?
Better.
Better?
Yes, I am. I do have wireless internet.
Oh.
Oh, maybe we need to crowdfund you an Ethernet cable.
Yeah.
My computer doesn't have an Ethernet port.
What the
Crowdfund
fuck?
you an Ethernet
Yes.
cable and a USB Ethernet adapter then.
Yeah, holy shit.
I bought an Ethernet cable not long ago specifically because I was like, oh, I'll run a cable and plug it in and shit, and then looked all over my computer and couldn't find a fucking Ethernet port. Anyway, so let's try this one more time. These blue spheres of spectral ectoplasmic energy drift out of the stone with this ectoplasmic mist that you've kind of grown familiar with drifting off of them as several of these small little spheres cluster around one another. This blue, light blue, cold mist coming off of them as they are going to move.
Michelle's in remote work? Fuck yeah.
Karun, you looked him the one that's out of stock.
It sounds like he needs, like, a part.
Well, it's the thought that counts.
I guess.
It's not out of stock. for
Appreciate
me.
that.
Oh.
Just need to find him the correct part.
As they float
Whether he has the
through
money
the
for it or
air,
not, I don't know.
one of them is able to get into melee with Thorin and is going to reach out and touch fate.
God.
As
personal Hecate.
a little bit of the air around him begins to flash freeze. That is a 15 to hit Thorin.
That apparently does not hit Thorin.
All right. As it is unsuccessful. That brings us. That ends their turn, as they are holding their actions. Donald, you're up.
Okay. Can I try and see this thing now that I've been told roughly where it is?
Make an investigation check.
Don't
I will certainly
suck.
ask him.
Fuck, I sucked.
You do not.
Alright, well, fuck. I was really counting on being able to see that.
All you had to do is beat whoever casts at spell DC with your check.
I know!
that one you were shit talking earlier. That DC.
I know. That's the extra kick in the dick. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and shillelagh and go ahead and take a shot at. I will shillelagh, and then I'm gonna go ahead and move to the side and take a longbow shot at the guy wearing the armor. That's probably gonna miss.
I'm sorry. Longbow shot for a 16.
Yeah.
That bounces off of his plate.
Darn.
Actually, he's got some covers even, so that
I figured it was worth a shot. And I'm just gonna scooch back a little bit further into the doorway.
Okay.
Like another 5 or 10 feet back.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. As you do that, that brings us to initiative count 20.
Heck.
As you slide back, as you're sliding backwards into the room, you looking forward at the orangish red glow.
Don't think we can
that
do
the
that.
magma is
But
giving off.
I got the
and
okay to
suddenly
pass
that
you
goes to black and
his
white.
Discord info if you want. Put
And
you two in
then your
contact.
compatriots in front of you, your vision begins to go to black and white and lose all color, and you start to not be able to see beyond 60 feet. As light sources in the area are being suppressed.
Motherfucker.
You can still feel the heat coming from beneath you.
Oh shit.
Oh, Bill, I don't have a traffic token, by the way. I can't drag him out.
Sorry.
You're all good.
How did I get there? I thought I was here.
I put you guys, I assumed, came charging through the door all at once, so
Oh, I was still standing out the doorway.
to begin initiative, that was the plan. You guys were going to come charging in, so
They were
anyway.
going to go charging it. I was hanging back.
Anyway, as the darkness begins to overtake any and all light sources, you all know what that means, and know that there's nothing but a straight shot behind you. You all know what that means, and know that the only thing behind you is a straight shot now, and it's a matter of figuring out how fast it can travel that distance before it may come up behind you. That brings us to Artanis.
So now I'll peek my head out, and does my detect magic allow me to see the glyph?
It does indeed.
So I'll say to Donal, on the ground immediately to the left of that boulder, And then I am going to go ahead and throw a flow spell. Let's see, 40-foot cube. What's the easiest way to do this?
You can catch all three of the wisps and the fighter guy in it. And those are the only people we can see, so they're the only ones you can target with slow.
Oops.
If that helps.
Okay. I'll pass along
Yeah.
info later if you
So-
want.
This area,
You can't focus on it while we're in combat.
if there happens to be anything else in there.
So you're poking your head in through the door to do this?
Yep. If I need to physically move forward, I will, but I don't want to redraw this, so.
You don't have to redraw it. I see it now, so I know where it's going. I'm assuming you're casting it at 3rd level.
Yes.
As you do so, the magic sputters from your hand as appearing off to the right.
Fucker.
You see a dwarven woman with auburn hair and a beautiful, scantily clad, sequin, sparkling red gown. She looks like Jessica Rabbit if she was a dwarf. As she looks over and kind of gives you this little playful and blows you a kiss, and then ducks down behind some cover.
Fuck.
Shit.
Who the fuck is that?
Sorry, Puddin'.
Wow.
I hate it.
I know, I do
Harley
too.
Rabbit. God.
Well, that will end my turn.
Oh, Harley Rabbit.
Alrighty. Additionally, someone else appears. Off to the side there.
I'm glad I went up here.
That cleric-looking person?
That is up to you to decide.
They're being helped by dwarves. At least one dwarf. I can't tell what. That's a lot of black on gray, so I can't make out what that is.
It looks like a bitch to me.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty cleric-y to me.
Yeah.
He's got the big book and everything.
That's gonna bring us to the soldier.
Soldier.
Man, they all rolled high. Fuck.
He is going to move he takes out a pair of javelins and throws them. One at Thorin and one at Vistra. That's a 25 to hit for Thorin and a natural 1 to hit on Vistra. So that misses. Thorin takes 13 points of slashing damage. And then he stands up, reaches down, pulls out both of his swords, brings his fists together in front of them, and smashes them. And you watch as this red arcane energy runs through the gauntlets he's wearing, and then and runs through his hands, and then the blades of the weapons burst into flame as he takes a readied stance. Maintaining his half cover. That is going to bring us to Mel.
Okay. Well, then from just in the back, everybody is going to hear Mel yell out, I think Portia's back here, and there's another glyph at the bottom of the stairs by the in front of the anvil. And then she's going to cast silence with the thing and center it on this particular area. And drop her invisibility with that.
Okay. All right, so you appear.
Mm-hmm.
Are you centering it on yourself or?
I'm gonna. It's like a 20-foot radius, so I just want to do it where it gets the most of this area.
So you want to center it like right on that?
Like in the anvil.
Here. It's a sphere. Is it a sphere?
It is a sphere.
All right. There. You can place it where you like.
Mm-hmm.
Within range of the spell, obviously.
Okay. Yep. Which is way big enough. Actually, yeah, it's probably. Yeah. I'll go there. And then as my bonus action, I would like to use my last key point and unleash the fucking arms, and she has to make a dex or strength save. Dex saving throw.
Dexterity save. 12.
Nope. So she takes 6 force damage.
6 force damage.
As the astral arms erupt.
Oh. Uh-oh. You watch as she loses concentration.
Get fucked!
Yes.
Well,
So you just hear Mel yell this stuff and then say silence, and then she shows up, and then just suddenly astral arms, and then she shows up.
all right. That ends your turn, Mel.
Yep.
All right.
Though actually, I did a thing on. I'm going to. No, I'm gonna stay there for now. Fuck it. I don't think I can. I don't think that it counts as a mobile attack. Otherwise, I'd step back from her.
Oh, it does. No, that does not count as a mobile attack.
Yeah,
Casting
so.
a spell. No.
Yep.
All right, so you're gonna stay right there.
Yep.
That brings us to the cleric. He is gonna turn towards you, Mel, and though you can't hear him, he is going to look at you and say, You cannot silence the righteous. And he's going to reach his hand out. What level spell is silence?
Second, I think.
Second, he is going to dispel magic.
Motherfucker.
And,
Counterspell.
Fuck yeah! Get fucked!
you ducked back behind the door?
I've got a straight line from where I'm at.
I know, I'm asking, did you duck back behind the door for full cover?
No.
So you're not behind the door. So how exposed are you? I'd like to know, because I'd like to know how much cover you actually have.
Like, I'd be trying for like half cover, but I definitely would be trying to make sure I can get a view on the field. So
Because I just want to make sure, because if these are the cases, then we need to make sure we establish that you counterspell it. The magic fizzles, and he looks over towards the door and actually sees you. But going forward, we need to be a little bit more clear about these things, because if you want full cover, then that means you can't see what's going on. So
Sure.
let's make sure that just make sure that we're being a little bit more descriptive with what we're doing. But you reach out. How do you counterspell it?
I flick my blade out, and a beam of kind of bluish light goes and kind of envelops his spell and kind of disperses it.
He looks at you a little with a little bit of all right, and then he is going to.
Apparently, we can silence the righteous.
He is going to move. Back over here. Actually, no, he's not. He's going to use. He's going to go right from here. He's going to use his boots of striding and springing, and land. Just jump right
Holy
from where he's
fuck.
standing. There's a clap of thunder underneath him as he just like Hulk jumps, and then lands right next to you as he picks up his giant maul next to you, Mel.
Well, shit.
That brings us to Vistra. Vistra is going to move here. And she's going to swing at this Will-o'-the-Wisp. As she comes... ooh, I almost forgot. God damn it, I forgot. As you are in a crossroads, and this is one of the domains of Hecate, anyone who would consider themselves an ally in this fight to Portia is under the effects of a bless spell. Anyone who would consider themselves an ally to Mel in this fight is under a bane spell.
Oh, motherfucker. Shit.
Let's go!
Now that I've remembered, I'm not gonna backtrack or anything, but I'm not going to backtrack or anything, but Vistra comes forward, and she is going to swing her longsword once, twice. The 20 hits for 11 points of damage. And she is going to do a first level smite on that. And because this is considered undead, she's going to roll an additional 3d8 for 12. Ooh. as she comes running up. Her eyes glow with that mercurial light. Her sword glows with that mercurial light as she slashes through it. And then, actually, you know what? That's not true. She's not going to do that. I take that back, actually. Instead, she is going to use her action to do her channel divinity. Herself, Thorin, Ossel, and let's go with Artanis have advantage on wisdom, charisma, and intelligence saving throws.
Sweet.
And she's going to use her bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on herself. To kick her AC up to 22. That's going to bring us to this lovely dwarven lady over here. She kind of peeks her head up over the railing from where she's taking cover and kind of surveys the battlefield a little bit. And looks over at Thorin and is gonna say, "Oh, aren't you just a big heaping helping of muscle?" And she kind of winks at him, and I need him to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage and a +3 because of Vistra's presence. That would be you, Ossel.
I know. I'm looking at the
Okay.
numbers. I'm making sure all the things. Plus Bane as well, right?
Plus
Or is it
Bane,
just-
yep. Plus Bane.
It's not gonna fucking make it, guys. It's 10.
10. Yeah, you watch as he freezes in place as he comes under the effects of a hold person. He becomes paralyzed and incapacitated.
Fuck.
We'll use this little symbol, I guess. As Thorin becomes paralyzed, and she is going to look over at the warrior and say, "Hey, Octavius, protect us from those bad folks over there." And she winks at him and gives him inspiration, gives him a little bardic inspiration, and then ducks back down for some just to like peek over and just keep an eye on things, trying to get 3/4 cover with her railing. That is going to bring us to Thorin, who is paralyzed. He can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn.
Yep. A little bit better. That would be 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 minus Bane, which is 2, so 16.
16. So he is able to. He is able to resist the hold person, but that is the end of his turn, unfortunately. As she says, "You can pick your jaw up off the floor now." everybody reacts that way the first time they see me. That's gonna bring us to Ossel.
Okay. The first thing I do is, because I wasn't allowed to measure things, I'm gonna send Ravina 60 feet into the silence bubble.
She goes flying past that will-o-wisp.
Yeah.
It's gonna take an attack of opportunity against her.
Go ahead.
That's only a 12 though.
Nope.
Pretty sure that misses.
Yeah, it misses. I'm just gonna look at Donald like, you were supposed to dispel the fucking thing.
I can't
alright.
see it.
Well, now I'm trapped here, you fuck. Anyway, I am going to move up to here.
Okay.
I look at this dwarven bitch that I don't like, that I don't know her name yet. I know you put it, but we don't know it in character. And I just go, he's already got a woman in his life. And I fucking take the crossbow and non-lethally, because I'm not allowed to kill dwarves. I shoot her in the face.
Non-lethally in the face.
By non-lethally shoot her in the face with crossbow bolts. Are these just normie bolts or your special bolts?
Normie bolts.
Okay.
Oh.
She has 3/4 cover.
I forgot to say one thing. Bonus action, Zephyr Strike.
Okay. Yeah. What does it look like when also casts Zephyr Strike?
Just some of the protection runes on her left arm start to glow and pulse, and almost like a little wisp of wind seems to go around her. She seems to be more errant, jumpy, and acrobatic.
Nice. Yeah, feel free, guys, to mix in your own spice and stuff.
I
I
got
don't know if you can do
spice
it.
for you.
Give me that spice. Give me
Spice
that
must flow.
hot spice. Yeah. Give me the
Uh,
spice.
let's see. It's not great, but I don't see this bitch having a crazy great AC.
It does have 3/4 cover, though.
That's fine.
What'd you get?
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, plus Bane, down to 16.
16 misses.
Alright, that was the one with advantage. Upsetting. 14, 19, minus Bane, 18 to hit.
18, because of her cover, also misses.
Fuck.
Alright.
Your bolts shatter across the stone railing.
Alright, bitch. Got it.
You wouldn't want to hurt little old me.
You're gonna fucking die.
Holy
The
shit.
two floating platforms of
That was
broken
pretty
rock,
awesome.
are they
They're connected. They're not floating. They're connected to the their platforms disappear into the lava.
are they higher or lower than where I'm currently at?
Those are same height. The only thing that's higher is where the anvil is. We're up the
Cool.
stairs.
I gotta get around these runes, so I'm gonna make a jump for it.
Jumping where?
I'm going to the right.
Ooh, all right. So does Zephyr Strike increase your jump distance?
I can double check it. I don't think it does though.
It does something to your speed or something, I think.
Yeah, I get increased speed, but that's it.
All right.
I mean,
That's a pretty decent gap. That's at least a little more than a 10-foot gap. So go ahead and make an athletics check for
I'm
me.
very athletic this time.
Make an athletics check.
Come on, fight dice.
Bane is
Pretty
only
good.
on attack rolls and saving throws, so you don't have to worry about
So
that.
it is a 22.
22, you're good. You jump across. Each square uses 5 feet in your movement, but yeah, just like normal. But you've got crazy movement right now, so.
That's 10 feet. Will-o-wisp gets attack of opportunity.
It does. It does. Thank you. That is a 16 to hit.
That'll just hit.
Oh, you suffer. 11 points of cold damage. As it saps some of the body heat from you.
Is this another gap I need to make an athletic check across?
Yes, a much easier athletics check.
I think that'd be really nice here, surrounded by fucking lava.
It's
Maybe at first.
17 plus 6.
17 plus 6, yeah, more than you're totally good. So it's another 5, but that's only like a 5-foot gap there. So
Yeah, that's fine. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'll hold my position there. I
try and get any cover.
Uh,
You can get total cover if you like go prone, but you won't be able to see what's going on. Or you can duck down and get like 3/4 cover, because you're a dwarf, so you're a little bit smaller.
I'll duck.
All right, so you're able to get some cover.
And I just look at the bard and I
Little
just go,
half cover.
"You are a fucking disgrace to all dwarven culture. I am going to make sure that if you live through this, you're marked as fucking clanless. I'm gonna dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow." That's it. It's my turn.
You make an insight check.
Pretty good. What's my insight? Not great. 15 plus 4, 19.
19. You see the clanless remark, like, genuinely, she doesn't try to let it show on her face, but you see it gets her a little bit, and she says, wouldn't be the first time dwarves have betrayed their own with such a thing.
You seem like you have a dark backstory, but I don't care.
Damn.
That ends Ossel's turn. That brings us to Portia. What is you gonna do?
Die, hopefully.
Nice.
You watch as she takes out. She reaches into her pouch, Mel,
Mm-hmm.
and she takes out this little ball that has all these like rusted metal. It's like all these wrapped rusted metal bands, and she throws it at you.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Why is
That is only a 12 to hit.
Oh, no.
However,
Motherfucker.
the war priest is going to use War God's Blessing
Oh, you
and give that a plus 10 to hit,
Oh, shit.
making it a 22 to hit.
God damn it. Well, fuck. There goes all the plans.
Deflect missiles.
I mean, I can possibly deflect missiles. I don't know if it would.
It doesn't do damage.
Mm.
Seems like a pretty easy missile to deflect then.
It's true.
You are kind of like the device in Doctor Strange. The bands span out and wrap around you, and you are restrained.
Fuck!
Now, as these rusty bands wrap around you.
Shit.
Well, you or one of your companions can use an action to try and make a strength check to get you out. She is going to look at you and just lean forward, wink at you, and give you a little kiss on the cheek as she begins to walk this way.
Try to spit at her.
Yeah, she's gonna go this way. Where's she gonna go?
Manners.
Actually, you know
fucked.
what?
Yeah,
She's just
Ms. Manners.
gonna hanker down. No. Fuck, what's she gonna? Yeah.
I don't think I can break this.
No, yeah, she's gonna move. Jump over to here, take some cover. She's gonna make a check.
I don't have that much strength.
She rolls a natural 18. She jumps over here and ducks down for more cover, for 3/4 cover, not full cover this time. As she just steps outside the silence area, that's going to end her turn, unfortunately. At this point, a crossbow bolt comes flying through the air out of nowhere towards Donald, who has, I'm assuming you were peeking out at least a little bit, so I'm going to give you 3/4 cover.
Cool.
Does that seem fair?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Crossbow bolt comes flying at you. Ooh, you're so lucky. That was on the 20, and then it rolled just off. He's so lucky. That is only a 15 to hit.
That will miss.
Ooh, because of the cover?
No, actually, even without the cover.
Ooh.
My AC is 16.
Nice. So you watch as the crossbow bolt splinters across the stone next to you as you guys see a familiar face peeking out from behind a giant boulder. I don't think I have to tell you that that's Khalid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to move. He runs to here, and you watch as he runs. He jumps in the air, and he pulls out this like metal rod out of his pack, holds it up above his head, and it like stops in midair, and he uses it to like swing over the gap, and then it releases from midair as if it was like something that was being held up, and he lands down on the other side over here, and is going to try and make another stealth check. Everybody make perception checks. If you got a 23 or higher, you know where Khalid is. That brings us back to the top of the order. This thing's going to move over here. This thing's going to move here. Vistra's getting an attack. That misses. Thorin's getting an attack. 18 to hit Thorin.
Just hits him.
Thorin takes 4 points of cold damage. Also, the will-o-wisp goes at you. That's a natural 20.
Cool. The troubadour will use his reaction to show his ass to the wisp and make that a miss.
Make it a miss.
Yeah, isn't that what it does? Yeah.
The wisp
I
has to make a charisma save.
Oh, charisma save.
If it
It has to
fails
make
the
a charisma
charisma
save? Okay.
save, yeah. If it fails the charisma save, then the attack automatically misses. Is how their thing
Nice.
works.
So it says, "Hey, you little stupid ghosty ball thing! Look at this!" And he pulls his kilt up and shows his ass.
Oh, God.
It's pretty special.
That's a 12. It rolled a 12.
Yeah, that's fucking. It's good.
That'll fail, yeah.
All right, so the crit misses. Nice.
Hey.
That brings us to Donald.
Alright, can I see this fucking glyph yet?
Oh wait,
What?
never mind. None of them would have hit anyway. I keep forgetting that these guys have blesses on them. Hey Donald. I rolled a
Nope.
16 before, right?
Yeah.
What if that was a 19?
With half cover, my AC, or with 3/4 cover, my AC becomes 21.
Oh, all right.
Fuck yeah.
So,
Hey, it was worth a shot.
yeah, fair.
Anyway, Donald, your turn.
Alrighty. Well, with a 10, I'm pretty sure I still can't see the glyph.
You have advantage because like multiple people have tried to point it out. It's like multiple people are like, it's right. There's a lot going on in front of it. Thorin and Vistra are thick people.
I'm too embarrassed to admit I can't see it, so I just wave my hands towards it and like, alright, just go! I think it's gone!
Wow.
It's not gone. It's not gone.
It's your turn.
And then, okay, I can't send puppies to go kill Portia without getting into counterspell range, and I don't want that. But what I can do without getting into counterspell range and
Sorry,
still
I
being
had to
more
take- Sorry, I had to take my shirt off. I was getting hot. Say that again.
what I'm going to do is, Ossel, you are going to become a giant ape. As I cast polymorph
Are
on
you within range for that? What's the range on
Sure,
polymorph?
it is 60 feet.
60 feet? Yeah.
And I
Nice.
am, yeah.
Are you willing, Ossel?
I'm going to make you strong!
Yeah. Oh no!
All right, so you become a giant ape, which is, I believe, large category size.
It is huge.
It is huge category
Beast
size.
mode.
Yeah.
Let's go, beast
Have
mode.
fun throwing people into lava.
I don't know what the speed is of a giant ape, but it has plus 30 feet.
Woo.
It has 40 feet of speed and 23 strength. And proficiency in athletics, even.
Do my weapon? Oh no, my weapons are gone, right?
No, your weapons are gone.
Alright, I'll look up giant ape.
I just put it in the group chat.
Amazing.
And with that, I'm just gonna tuck back into cover.
Alrighty, you still keeping an eye on things?
Yeah, so I'm 3/4.
Alrighty. That brings us to initiative count 20. As you have this looming feeling that, how do you think Balrog can cover 3 miles unobstructed on a straight shot? So, just keep that in the back of your mind.
I mean, not
Artanis.
that quickly, hopefully.
Well, that's ominous. Can I, like, kind of step back in such a way that I still have an angle outside the door, but Dwarven Bard Lady can't see me, but I can't, like,
If you want to cast in the room, you're going to have to be able to lean in enough to where people can see you.
All right. Then I'll lean in and just throw a firebolt at Portia.
Alrighty. You throw a firebolt at Portia, who's got cover.
Sure. That's gonna miss. That was a 7 plus minus all that crap.
You fire off the firebolt. It disappears into and scars scars a wall. Also, she's beyond 60 feet, and it's dark in here now.
I thought our dark vision still worked in this.
That goes out to 60 feet.
Okay, got
Your
it.
dark vision. You have dark vision out to 60 feet.
Gotcha. Okay.
I
well
mean,
then,
that presumably also means Portia can't see us.
She hasn't cast anything at you.
Hopefully.
She hasn't cast anything at you.
But she's a fucking warlock.
Well then I wouldn't have been able to see her.
Yeah, so
All right. I'm going to step back into full cover for a second.
Okay.
And cast Shadow Blade at level 2.
Okay.
And then I'll peek out, so I've got 3/4 cover, but I can still see.
Okay. The warrior is gonna run over to here.
Oh, we're fucked. We are so fucked.
Where am I gonna? I'm gonna place him like that, I guess. Or
All right, I
I'll
need
just
to
place
put
him right next to her.
restrained on myself.
He's gonna run
Even though I'm
over
probably gonna-
towards the giant ape that
I'm not gonna get out of it.
disappeared.
I don't think we get out of it
And
this
he is
turn.
going to
Where's my
pull out his
restraint?
flaming swords, and he is going to attack you. First attack.
That's a good.
You just got to beat a 12, Bill.
Oh, that is a 14.
Yep.
An 18.
Yep.
And that's a natural 19, so like really, really high.
Yep.
Fuck. I can use my arms to get out of
Well,
this
first
grapple,
strike,
or
you
this
take-
restraint, maybe. I want to throw her into lava.
14 points of slashing damage and 4 points of fire damage. Second strike. $18 points of slashing damage and 2 points of fire damage. And from the third strike, $19 points of slashing damage and 4 points of fire damage.
Are you out of triple digits now?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good.
As
Okay.
he squares up against you. That's gonna bring us to Mel.
Well, just because there are a bunch of probably like I don't know if the bands go around the mouth or anything like that. So just like.
You're also in silence, so.
Yeah, that's true. So it's like. But she is going to try to use the astral arms and break the fuck out of these things. I can break these cuffs.
All right, so you have to make a. You have to DC 20 Strength check. Straight strength check.
Yep. I can use wisdom because of the arms.
All right, so DC 20 wisdom check.
Okay. Big bucks, no whammies. Fucking no. Nope. I
So
can't move.
as you
I got
failed
nothing.
any further checks made by you
Shit.
for the next 24 hours will not succeed.
Fuck.
You are trapped for 24 hours unless somebody else gets you out.
Well, I tried, and therefore no one can criticize me.
That brings us to, or so yeah, that ends your turn.
Mm.
Unfortunately, you maintaining concentration on silence.
For the moment.
All right. That brings us to the cleric, who's just gonna look down at you, and you can see he grips his holy symbol of Ares. And you can see he's obviously you can't hear anything because of the silent cell, but he mutters a few words, and then he raises his maul up over the top of you, and he's going to make 2 strikes against you
Mm-hmm.
with advantage because you're restrained.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I hope Ares didn't get any word of that. Fuck you.
First one is a 26.
Yep.
Second one is a dirty 20.
Yep.
I'm double check. They're not crits though, right?
No, not for restrained.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So both of them hit though.
Mm-hmm.
From the first one, you take 6 points of damage. That was terrible. And from the
Okay,
second
okay.
one, you take 8 points of damage. Make 2 concentration checks.
Already did. They're fine.
Okay. And then he is going to move over to here to gain some cover from the anvil. Vistra is going to... Now she's going to start making attacks against hits, misses. That's 12.
I wish beating on the
Plus-
bands would do that.
14, so that's 26 points of damage. She eviscerates. Her sword glows with mercurial light as she brings this smite down on this one will of frozen wisp, and scatters it back to the pits of Tartarus, and says, "Trouble us no more, undead creatures." And she's going to turn around to face the other will-o-wisp. That brings us to this little lady right here, and she is gonna look at you and say, you know, I'm not really into apes, so if you could just back off. And when she says off, it offs, and she's gonna cast a second level thunder wave
Ooh.
against right in front of her. So I need a Constitution saving throw from the ape.
Does the fighter making one too?
Why would the fighter make one?
Because Thunderwave is an AoE and a cube from the caster.
Yeah, in front of her.
No,
Cube,
it goes out
not
from
not
the
a cone.
caster.
No, it's a cube. You can place
a-
any of the walls starting from you. So anybody next to her, it
It's
starts. It
it's-
starts. It starts in this area and is a
Oh,
20-foot
okay.
cube.
Oh, I
It's-
need to
it's a
use Thunderwave a
17.
lot more then.
Yeah, you can place it however just one of the walls or corners has to touch you.
Oh,
I thought that was just a
Very
cone.
good.
Huh.
Nope.
It's 17, Bill.
It's a lot better spell than people 17. So you succeed, so you're not pushed 20 feet back.
Oh, that's right.
Um,
Is the wisp in it by any chance?
but you still take half damage. It's a 20-foot cube.
Oh.
So yes.
Adjustment. Oh yeah.
That's 8. So you take 4 points of thunder damage. The wisp fails and takes 8 points of thunder damage, but appears to be resistant to it, so it takes 4.
Oh
And
God.
cannot be.
I hope
moved
so
against its
too.
will
We
because
shall
it's
see.
incorporeal.
Thank you for the lurk.
That brings us.
I need to upgrade all my
No,
overlays.
she's going to
I dare you to move.
hold her
I'm gonna
ground
switch
right there.
things.
Nope, she's gonna hold her ground right there. And she is going to look over at Portia and say, did you use Bane, by the way? Did you Bane that?
Yes, I did. I rolled a
Okay.
19, -2.
Nice. She's going to look over at Portia and say, knock him dead, toots, and give her Bardic Inspiration. That brings us to Thorin.
All right, Thorin is going to rage. First and
I'll
foremost.
be right back. I need more
All right.
caffeine.
Goes into a rage.
He will stroke his left pauldron, the one that is the lion's head, because I guess we agreed to this in group chat, and he is just going to run full tilt into the glyph and set this off.
Okay.
Hopefully danger sense. Hopefully fireball. Come on, guys.
How big is the boulder? Like, we've told him that it's there, so could he like try to parkour around the boulder or over it?
He could certainly try, if that's what he wanted to do.
Could he? I thought the boulder
That's
was
up to
clear.
him.
Yeah, sure. Fine, I'll make an athletics check with him.
All right, make an
Doing
athletics check with advantage because he's raging.
Raging. Good. Great. Athletics. 24.
24. Yeah, he's able to vault right over that boulder, no problem.
There. Can I see anybody from that position with not full cover?
With not
Or-
full cover.
or-
Well,
not like a ton
did
of
he
cover.
roll high enough to see Khalid at all?
No,
Even
he did not. He rolled a nat 20, but with his modifier, it didn't reach the DC.
well, nat 20's nat 20 in my
Oh.
game is an automatic
Okay.
success, just like a natural one's an automatic failure. So he sees Khalid. Khalid has 3/4 cover. Vistra, he can see her. She has 3/4 cover because she's ducked down. The fighter does not have any cover. The wisps do not have any cover. And the bard. He can obviously see what's going on up here as well with Mel and everything. And the priest has half cover only behind the anvil, in the silence, and the bard, the female dwarven bard, has half cover.
All right.
From him.
He will take 2 javelins out of his
Quiver?
quiver. and recklessly throw them at Khalid.
All right, make his attacks with advantage. Running forward, both spears over or javelins over his head, throws him.
24 plus Bane, 23 to hit.
That is gonna hit.
Second attack, 21 plus Bane, 20.
20 also hits.
Trying to figure out what I can do
Roll
with
damage for
my
both.
Javelin.
if I can still cast from my magic item because I'm restrained, but I'm not.
6, 7, 8, 9. 10,
What's
11,
how
12,
much is? Don't do them together. How much is the first one?
Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
12. So he's gonna use uncanny dodge to have that to 6.
Okay, and the second one is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9.
9.
I'd
All
probably
right.
say I can't.
All right. Both. One of them just grazes across Khalid, which spins him. The other one hits him in the thigh, and he has to kind of pull it out.
At least
and there's,
for raw,
it's
you
coated with
still
red crimson
cast
blood.
when you're restrained.
That ends Thorin's turn.
So I could technically still
Asel,
fucking
you're up.
cover her in a silence.
I know this is a weird question, Bill, but is the word rock objective?
So at least from now on, I can kick
Objective?
her ass.
Yeah.
I can
Like
maybe
if you're looking
silence
for
her,
a
but
rock
she
to
gets
pick up
one,
and throw, you have.
at least one
I'm just
attack.
gonna, you can. I'm not going to
Shit.
deprive you of the abilities of the thing you've been polymorphed into. You can
Okay,
like
I'm just
pick up a
making
rock. There's rocks enough around here that you
Sure.
can
Well, no,
pick
I
up.
was asking if something smaller than me can be considered a rock.
I mean, not. I mean, it can be smaller than you. It's not necessarily a rock. I mean, a rock is a rock.
Okay, all right.
Why?
So,
What are you asking? Just ask it.
can I grapple the bard and spike her into the lava like a football?
You can try.
Do it!
You can try.
Do it! Come on!
No, I need to save you guys.
That would be.
That would be saving.
Us.
All
That means
all right.
counter spells for everything Artanis is
All
doing.
right. I would like to grapple the bard with my first attack.
Make a grapple check. So it's either it's an athletics check for you. And
Okay. Athletics. So it's
+9.
At least one of these
Makes her
assholes
good at
needs to be
this.
dunked in the fucking lava. At least one.
24.
24.
Yes.
Oh boy. You reach down like King Kong and just grab her around the waist and pick her up. Or you don't pick her up, but like you've grappled her, yes.
I want that scene from King Kong where like Samuel L. Jackson and him become eye level. And I just take her and I fucking
Dunk!
my first TD and my first round draft pick career, I just feet leave the ground, gush right into the lava.
You're gonna try and throw her into the lava?
Yeah, right now I just look at
Dunk
the
her.
Centurion and I just fucking
Dunk her
take
like a
right into the
fucking
lava.
duckaroo. Dude.
Well, you're gonna have to make another roll. So, go ahead and just make another athletics check.
Oh. I like this +9 thing. This is good. Oh god. 27.
Get dunked!
All right, so you chuck her. Go ahead and roll damage for your like rock throw thing.
It's a lot of damage.
I'm gonna have to roll this in the thing. I don't have this many D6s.
Fuck yeah.
Plus,
All
+6.
Plus 6.
Plus 6.
31.
So
29.
30. So 31.
Yep.
Pick a direction. you're throwing her? Like north, south, east, west?
I like east. East feels good.
East
Like
feels
down
good?
here.
All right, she's going to make a dexterity save to see if she can try and grab on to the railing over here. I'm going to roll it in the chat. She only has a +2 to this. I'm gonna say, what's also spell save DC?
Oh.
You know what? No, don't tell me that. We're just gonna make these flat. This is gonna be DC 15.
Motherfucker!
So you throw her. She splats against the wall here, and as she's falling down, she's able to reach up and use one hand to grab on, and she's currently dangling from the thing there.
Fantastic.
Next time, just Dunkaroo. Just plonk.
I don't think you guys want to make it that easy to go into the lava.
Yeah, I don't think you've ever dunked a cookie all the way into milk. Usually your fingies get wet, and that's lava damage.
Fingies. Your fingies. Don't forget about your fingies. So anything else
You're an
on your
ape.
turn there? That's your action.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to still send Ravina towards this guy. As now we speak the same language. Animal. I will position myself in between the Centurion and the Bard.
Okay.
And for right now, actually, because I have a ton of movement. Yeah, I'm going to actually. I made a mistake before, but yeah, that's fine. I have tons of movement. Let's go help Mel.
All right.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I assume athletics check to jump over this gap, or am I big enough just to step across it now?
Well, first he's gonna make an attack of opportunity against
No,
you.
I won't. Zephyr strike. I can't take attacks of opportunity.
You can't take. Doesn't that end at your turn or something, or is that?
Nope. That's
Oh.
1 whole minute. Of
All
being
right.
Fast as fuck.
Did you make concentration checks when he hit you all those times?
Oh no, I did not.
So make 3 concentration checks.
Um,
I think they all. We'll say the DC on them was 11 because some of them were like 24 damage total. So.
okay. 12. Higher than that. Higher than that.
All right, so you're good. No attack of opportunity. Super easy athletics check for you in ape form.
Yeah, now I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, you without even trying, just ape jump, ape jump.
I
Hi,
get
Donkey Kong.
where Mel's at. I'm gonna attempt to break her free next turn. That's if I could do it
Alrighty.
from that position, but I will.
You have
stick
to
around if I
you have to get within. You have to be next to her, but you can easily do that next turn or this turn or whatever.
Yeah, I
Um,
got plenty of movement.
you're stepping around over there.
Yeah.
All right. As you move through that area.
Fuck. I told you about this.
I know, but I'm a giant ape. There's no place for me to go, and I need to help you.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Make a dexterity saving throw.
Not great. Not proficient in dex, so that would be an 8 total.
An 8. You take it explodes.
Dope.
The under your foot, and you take 22 points of acid damage. Your bird has to make a check. You automatically fail and take the damage, Mel, because you're restrained.
Okay. How much was that?
And the
22?
22, and the priest has to make a save. He succeeds,
Bloodied.
so he takes half damage. All right.
Yeah, Ravina just makes it. So it's 11 for half?
11 for half, yeah.
Okay, cool.
That ends your turn. That brings us to Porcia. Porcia.
Big old monkey butt wiggling right in her face.
Yep. Is going to move. A little bit more in the open over there, only have half cover. But she's going to look over at the giant ape and
Attack of opportunity.
you get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, and you've got 10 feet reach.
Yeah,
Make
got
your-
a big boy reach.
Make your attack.
It's 17 plus a lot.
With your bane.
Oh, no. That is 16, 15, 14 plus 9.
So
23.
23. Roll damage.
3, 10 plus 6. I have 3, 10. Almost all good. 19, 20 plus 6. 26 points of damage.
20, 26. Ouch.
Bam!
10, 9, 1. The equalizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one way to get to
She says,
average
"Oh." She's gonna look over at you, Mel, and say, "Time for you to go away now. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw."
Well, fuck. Okay. 17.
17 is a success, so you're gonna take half damage. As you feel the life force being sucked from your body. Take 44 points of damage, halved to 22
I'm down.
points of necrotic damage
I'm down.
as you go unconscious and the silence is gone. As you guys watch, Mel stops struggling against the bands that are wrapping around her and her body goes limp. That ends her turn. Did you roll high enough to see Khalid, Ossel?
I did not.
Regardless, you're engaged with the priest. So, Khalid wheels around and is going to fire a crossbow bolt at you.
Yep. 12.
You also did not see him, so he has advantage. That is a 20.
Well,
That hits.
fuck.
Yeah. Hits.
20 something to hit. So this is would sneak attack. That.
I think this
and-
just means it's finally time to stop being an edgelord and bring out my happy cleric. Bring out my fucking
You
revelry cleric.
suffer-
Let's go, Dionysus.
"17 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw."
I think this is the world telling me that I'm shit at playing edgelords.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 with your Bane.
Oh, fuck. I forgot mine. Dirty 18.
18 is good enough, so you're going to take half damage. Oh, you also had advantage on it because this is poison. Oh, you're not a dwarf at the moment. You're an ape. So
Yeah, I'm an ape.
you're an ape. So, you still succeeded regardless. So this is half damage. So 21 reduced to 10 points of damage of poison damage. And then he is going to go.
Oh, concentration check for Zephyr Strike.
Yes.
What was the DC?
It was whatever half the damage was. So it was the poison was 10 plus how much? What was the actual damage?
16.
I think it was 16. So
Yeah.
26. So 13 is the DC. We'll say.
All right. 12. Thank God for the con modifier.
Bane.
Plus 4. God damn it. Thank God. 16, 15.
15. All right.
Yeah.
So you maintain concentration. Khalid is going to. Does he have? Not use that. He's going to chill right where he's at. Well, he's got to move in stealth. He's gonna move. He's gonna hop back over here behind this railing and make another stealth check. He made a stealth check. DC 18. He did not roll great. Everybody can make perception checks.
$21.
21. So the DC is 18. So if you get an 18 or higher, you can see where he's hiding. That brings us top of the order. Will-o'-the-wisps. This one's going to fly over here to Thorin and attack him with advantage because reckless. That's an 18 to hit.
Just hits.
Thorin takes 8 points of cold damage. And Vistra, that one misses Vistra. That brings us to Donald.
All right. So on the map, it shows like this little side bit next to the boulder that it looks like somebody could sidle through. Is that there?
It's not wide enough to. If you want to go that way, you got to go over the boulder, essentially.
Uh,
You could,
Okay.
you could, if you wanted to, try to make an acrobatics check to tightrope walk across the railing instead of an athletics check.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm giving you options. I'm just.
But it might be the best idea I have at this point. Okay. We're gonna scooch to here and get some cover behind the boulder. And then
By the way, Artanis, what did you get on your perception?
21.
21. You can hear the batting of wings echoing down the hallway. Far, far off down the tunnel.
Are these entryways big enough for him to get into this room?
You've never seen him before.
Would a huge or larger creature be able to pass through these doorways?
Depending on its physique, if it was like a giant constrictor snake, it could probably slither through.
Gotcha.
fuck it. Because did I hear the same? Because I had a dirty 20 on my perception check.
We'll say yes.
Okay. Well, then I guess maybe it is time to try and tightrope walk my way across this railing while
Acrobatics
leaning
check.
on the boulder as best I can for support.
Acrobatics check. DC 12.
Fuck.
All right. As you're walking, you begin to slip a little bit. I need you to make a dexterity save with +3 because you're within 10 feet, I believe, of Vistra.
That's a 26.
All right. So you're able to grab yourself and pop yourself back up, but you have to use the rest of your movement to get there.
That's acceptable at this point. Alrighty, and then fuck, I'm just barely out of sight range for Mel. Ossel's gonna have to deal with that. I'm going to go ahead and if we can hear the fucking thing behind us, then no fuck. Then I'm going to go ahead and cast an erupting earth at the bard and see if I can knock her off her perch.
Just hanging by one hand.
Yep.
This is cruel.
The bard is going to turn and counterspell that.
I would like to counterspell her counterspell.
Uh-oh.
I feel like there's finger wiggle components on counterspell.
Holden's hanging by one hand. Remember?
Oh yeah, no, I remember.
All right. She's gonna roll a save. Dexterity. Is it dexterity save?
It sure is. Oh my fucking god.
All
Okay,
right.
well, hopefully this knocks her in.
Well, I set the DC in my head for you to completely collapse that and make her fall in at 18 points of damage. So you did
Motherfucker.
not get there.
Did
But
it maybe knock her hand off?
well, I rolled a dexterity save for her versus the spell, which she failed, so she's going to take the full 9 points of damage. And I'm now going to make a strength save for her to see if she can hold on. That she succeeds on. So she's still dangling there.
God fucking damn it. Okay. Well, then I'm out of stuff.
Alrighty, that brings us to initiative count 20 as you continue to hear that sound behind you, Artanis. Artanis, it is your turn. Oh wait, did he just step away?
I'm
Shit.
back.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Good time.
It's your turn.
Well, shit. I have very limited magic left now. I'm gonna look around at this shit show and hear the wings approaching, and I'll say, I hear it approaching, and I am going to try to use my piety.
Oh. You're going to use your piety?
Yep.
In what manner?
I'm going to call to Athena and say, if we fall here, not only is your codex lost, but what I suspect is not only another codex, but hope for a lot of good people out there goes with us. So, Athena, I hope you can find it in your wisdom to help us turn the tide here.
All right, I'm going to need, in a minute, not just yet. How much piety do you currently have?
20.
20? So close to your next tier, you sure you want to use it?
It doesn't help me much if I'm dead, so.
So you're going to roll 20. I'm going to have you roll a D100 plus your level
Okay.
and how your amount of piety you have.
So that's this plus 106.
106. Uh, okay. As you're standing there in the darkness, you kind of turn, Artanis, and put your back up against the wall, giving yourself full cover while you call out to Athena. Stepping out of the darkness towards you, you see a woman glowing with silver hair, wearing golden robes, holding a spear upright with a Greek-esque helm on her head, and an owl perched on her shoulder. And she walks up towards you and says, I cannot intercede myself, but one of my servants can assist you. We must ensure that that codex, and she looks at the one on your wrist and says, the one that you carry, and says, it must not fall into the hands of any of the people that you're fighting in that room.
I understand.
So
She
I'll take it.
leans.
Bye.
She leans. She leans. She leans in towards your ear and says, keep following this thirst for knowledge. You walk a righteous path. She pulls back and kind of kisses you on the forehead and disappears. And you watch as appearing just inside the door.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Woo!
hi.
Uh, you should have control of that token. And
Yep.
let me send you this. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. There you go. As this celestial figure appears out of a rift that opens as it walks out into the area. It looks back at you, Artanis, and says, "I only have a short time, but I'll assist you in whatever way that I can. You have her for 4 rounds,
Wow.
and she will act on your turn,
Starting now.
starting right now."
Knowledge, charm, pride, possession.
We need the music, Bill. We need the music back.
What music? I'm playing music. There should be music going. Turn up your shit.
Wait. Oh no! Insert what I was hearing last night during a mission. The like epic carol of the bells, just for.
It's pause.
No, I guess in this case with the wings, insert like weird Bayonetta music, fight music.
Is this creature subject to the Bane effect?
It is.
Okay. Alright, so she's going to fly up and over here-ish. And I am going to use the Ray of Salvation twice on the cleric.
Okay.
Team 21 for the first
21.
one.
21. With his half cover, just misses barely. Just barely misses. He has a 22 AC at the moment.
Fuck.
22.
Woo!
Hit.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So that is 3d6 and 2d8. That's a solid roll. 13 fire damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Hand's shaking.
You're shaking?
God.
And 8 radiant damage. And also the ape gets 10 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Can you give it to somebody else, like a tiefling that's down currently, or no? It's got to be conscious.
Those would
I
have to
would
be
have-
actual hit points, but not temporary hit points.
Yeah, I thought about that, but they're not real hit points.
Yeah. That ends. Oh, you have a bonus action left and your movement left, Artanis.
I'm gonna shit. I'm gonna shit.
Like you do.
That is a bonus action.
Hmm. Oh yeah, she's still in the bands and unconscious.
There.
She got the life sucked out of her and got covered in acid.
I'll stay where I'm at for now.
Alrighty. End of your turn brings us. Portia yells out, You know you can't beat me on your own. That's why you have to call to the gods to protect you.
Fair point.
By the way, your piety is at
Salt,
0,
salt.
and
Yep.
your whatever spells were in your Athena stone are gone, as it is no longer magical and kind of stops orbiting your head and just kind of falls into the palm of your hand. You can also no longer cast Identify at will. Uh,
Salt, salt, salt. Not wrong.
Actually, if it's not too late, I'll go ahead and use my movement.
okay.
Let's see. I will just move up to just behind the boulder and
Okay.
kind of duck down there.
You will have 3/4 cover there.
Cool.
Not from Khalid, but certainly from pretty much everybody else.
Sure.
Uh, you said your angel's, which is called, by the way, it is called Dominion. This kind of angel. It's flying up in the air.
Yep.
This guy's gonna run underneath it over to Thorin and unleash 3 attacks against Thorin, all with advantage. Because Thorin was reckless last turn. That's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And then he's going to Action Surge and do it again. That's 18 to hit.
That hits.
19 to hit.
That hits.
And another hit, 20 something.
Yeah.
All right, so 6 hits. Hey, at least none of them were crits.
Troubadour for that. Oh no, I don't. I don't have that ability anymore.
18 points of slashing damage, reduced to 9, and 4 points of fire damage that's not reduced. Uh, 18 reduced to 9 and 2 points of fire damage. $13 reduced to 6 and 5 points of fire damage. $27 reduced to 13 and 1 point of fire damage.
Ooh, these are some big hits, guys.
Mm-hmm. At least he's
Third-
burned his Action Surge.
13 reduced to 7 and 3 points of fire damage. And 1 more.
You're done, Bill. You're done.
It's 2 points of fire damage and 15 reduced to 7 points of slashing damage.
I got 68 total.
Yeah, something like that.
as he just unleashes this fury of strikes, the flames from the blades licking through the air, leaving those like streaks like sparklers at night on the 4th of July. As Thorin just gets hit again and again, he is bleeding profusely from multiple parts of his body. And this fighter looks untouched as of this point and says, and it says, "Really? Is this the best that your culture can offer?"
Damn.
You deserve to be brought to heel. Um, that's gonna end his turn. Mel, make a death save.
Mm-hmm. Eight. Oh,
You're muted.
Yeah.
8.
Oh, 8.
Mhm.
That is one fail. That is one failure. You hear in the back of your head, Krios in your unconscious state saying, "Get up! You have to get up." Um, the cleric is going to yeah. He's going to use his boots to jump again. We do you have you don't have your attack of opportunity anymore because you used it against Portia also.
Yeah, it does.
But Ravina does.
Yeah, Ravina, totally.
Just out of curiosity, do everybody we're fighting against, do they count as evil creatures?
You don't know.
Okay.
15.
Why are you asking for a mechanical reason?
Yeah, because this aura of protection against evil creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against all allies within 5 feet of the Dominion.
I'm gonna say that will work on Portia, the fighter, and the cleric.
Good to know.
So 15, Bill.
15 does not hit.
All right.
As he lands, he grips his holy symbol and says, "You do not belong here. This is a
Yeah, I had no
competition.
idea.
This is a contest between mortals." And he is going to cast banishment against the angel.
Are you fucking kidding? I swear to fuck.
So
Sorry.
they need to make a
Banishment?
banishment. Yeah, they need to make a charisma saving throw
With Bane.
with Bane. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken,
They have magic resistance.
they have magic resistance, so they have advantage on saves against magic.
And +6.
That helps.
Plus
So
6.
24 minus 22.
22.
Mm-hmm.
That saves. The
Damn, that
Dominion
would
looks
suck.
down at it and
The angel
says,
just disappeared.
"You should know better than to strike out at the creations of those you pretend to worship."
Damn.
Eat shit.
Preach. Sorry, I'm fucking sorry. I'm so sorry.
Wait, who was casting that?
The
The
cleric.
cleric.
Okay.
Damn. Salt.
That ends That is. Yeah, that's going to end his turn. That brings us to Vistra, who's going to try and finish off this other will-o-wisp. That's a hit. And that is second one's a miss though. For 10. And then she's going to throw another first level smite in there. For 13 points of damage. Or I'm sorry, 23 points of damage. As it takes a ton of damage and is looking like it's having a real hard time holding its corporeal form. She is going to move, taking the attack of opportunity to get there. The attack doesn't even hit her. And she needs to make an athletics check as she runs to hop over the 13 is good enough as she hops over the thing and runs up behind Thorin and says, "How you feeling? What's he at hit points wise?"
On like a scale from like 113 to 0,
Yeah.
17.
Oh shit. All right. That brings us to Thurlin over here. She's gonna make a check. She's able to pull herself up onto the top here. She's going to use her bonus action because she used her action to pull herself up. She's going to use her bonus action to cast a third level healing word on herself. And then she is going to step just inside this door and get her some full cover. That will bring us to Thorin.
Thorin.
She says, "Oh, it's getting a little testy out there."
Hey, Thorin is gonna go into a frenzied rage.
Ah!
I can't really see the gap here because of Dominion, but this guy is directly behind lava, correct? His adjacent space is lava.
The next one up, not
Yes.
quite. He's still got some. He's still got some.
I mean, if you
there's
scooched
a-
around him to like, whoops, what the fuck?
If I move to the,
So like right here,
yeah, I might not make
you
it though.
could push him that way.
This fucking wisp. All right, I'm gonna make one reckless attack at this wisp.
Okay.
First one. 21.
Hits. Roll damage.
Oh, D12. Like I fucking have one. Thank God. Thank you. That one took a time to make a decision. Oh, do I need to roll a D4 or is like 20?
What was the total?
21.
So yeah, now it's 20.
Yeah.
That hit still hits.
All right, cool. Just making sure. 10 plus 4 is 14 plus 2 for rage is 16.
Okay. It's still up.
All right. Well, one more.
Not by much.
One more attack at the wisp. Reckless. 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, minus blessed, bringing it to 21.
It's. You don't even have to roll damage. His modifier's enough. The wisp is scattered back to the netherworld.
Dope. He's going to 5, 10, 50. He's going to get underneath Dominion, and he is going to kick fuck this Centurion into the lava. Just, this is Darth Mod Morgash's!
Go!
Get him!
Make an attack.
Come on. Come on. Come on. What?
It's a natural 19 plus a bunch of shit.
Woo!
I have to roll a d4,
Yes.
but so it's 26.
So here's where you're
minus-
at. Here's where you're at. Oh yeah, minus. Well, no, it's a 19. He's
Yeah,
attacking
19.
with his axe,
Yes.
Is that a
so that's
crit?
that's a crit for him.
Woo!
Ooh.
Now here's the thing though: if you want to do a shove attacks don't do damage.
Mm,
I think I go for damage, guys, and not
mm.
because
Follow your dreams.
Because if he makes a strength check or an athletics check to avoid this, then all that crit just goes to waste.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. So,
Group decision.
well, he's not here, so
Exactly. That's why I say group decision. You guys have 5 seconds to think it over while I go get my drink.
damage or lava. Risk it or risk it.
I mean, if we can get him into the lava, that's instant win.
Is it?
Instant win
He's
against
got
that
a
guy.
magic item on him though.
I mean, we
He's
can.
got 2 magic items on him.
Damage or not? 1,
Damage.
2, damage. All right.
Damage.
Right.
Okay.
So it's max damage plus the dice.
All right. Okay. Roll the dice. Fucking 12. All right.
Ooh, so it's max damage.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right. So
Nice.
12 plus 4 is 16. Plus 12 is 28.
28.
Plus one
plu-
weapon.
Yeah, I think it's already calculated.
Was that plus
No,
rage damage?
Plus rage damage.
Yeah, plus 4 is 32.
32.
Plus 1 for the axe. Because he doesn't have that calculated. So
33.
33 points of slashing damage.
Oof. Nice. The fighter takes it in stride.
That's fine.
That ends his turn, I
Yes,
believe.
it does.
Bringing us to Ossel in gorilla form, or
Alright.
giant ape form, I should say.
Seeing
Was
that
it
my
is challenge rating on a giant ape is 7?
yes, sir.
7.
Oh, I thought it was an 8. Never mind.
No.
No, I'm thinking of am I thinking of a T-Rex?
You are.
Okay.
Okay. I am very upset that my target left me, so I will pick up a stone. Babe Ruth, call my shot at Porcia, and I will wing a fucking rock at her.
Okay. She has 3/4 cover.
Mm.
I am an 8.
Can you get closer to
Can
her
I
and
close
then
Yeah.
enough to did not have 3/4 cover?
You can move up next to her if you want. Yeah.
Dunk her
And
ass in the lava. Do it.
No, no, no.
Get
Sure,
dunked.
I'll get over here. Athletics
Someone
check.
needs to get dunked in the fucking lava. That's all I'm saying.
For you, you don't even have to make a check to go
Okay,
there.
Cool. Okay. This dice is doing very well tonight. 16 plus 9 is 25.
Bane.
Bane. 21.
She's gonna cast shield to make that miss.
Cool. What's your AC now?
What is her AC now? It is 25.
Dope. One more time. Big ass rock. I think it's less. Yeah, it's less.
All right. So the big ass rocks. I think you only get one rock though.
No, I
You
thought.
can make. It's the rocks. The range attack is a
Rocks
single
is
attack.
one, fist is two. You're right.
Fist
I'm
is
wrong.
2. Yep. So regardless, it didn't even matter anyway. You throw the rock as she, this sickly green barrier gets up around her as it smashes against it, and she looks at you and says, "This is basically how I picture you, so this is fine."
I'm gonna get right in her shit then. No, I fucking dare you. Right in her shit. That's it. That's it for
Um,
for Monksill.
I mean, this is really a place you want to reclaim. I don't understand. Um, that brings us to Porcia. Porcia. Oh, not you. Porcia is going to. How are you looking there, ape boy? Ape lady, I mean.
You don't know, but like 58.
I don't know. Really.
Yeah,
you want to you want to
but like
start playing that game?
but like 58.
Oh,
No, you see, I'm a brat, so
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
you ask me the question, I give you
Um,
sass, and then I do what you say.
yeah. Um, I'm going to. Hold on, I'm looking up a spell. He's gonna say, "I grow tired of this." Um, um,
Did roll 20 refresh for everybody else or just me?
me too.
All right, cool.
Heck.
uh, I don't have an angle I like. Do this instead. Um, she's gonna move here and never leave your threat range, I believe. She's gonna make a quick athletics check.
Ooh.
She's good. She gets over next to Khalid and says, "It's on its way here. We'll let it finish them off." and she is going to cast
Motherfucker!
a dimension door.
Fuck.
As her and Khalid disappear. Right beforehand, she looks around at the rest of her compatriots as we've took one out. Let's get out of here. Right. She and Khalid disappear.
Bill's
Ends her
internet's dying
turn.
again.
Oh no!
Steadily,
Don't
yep.
do it to me, internet. Oh, hear me now? How about now?
Yep.
How about now? Hear me now?
Yes.
How about now?
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
All right. So she hops over the little gap next to Khalid, and casts a dimension door, and they bamf away. That ends her turn. With that, you see Khalid hook his head out of this little door over here, and he's gonna fire his crossbow at Thorin.
I wish.
With advantage. That's definitely gonna hit. That's a 25 to hit.
Yep.
He takes. Ooh. "28 points of piercing damage reduced to 14, and make a Constitution save with advantage."
He's down.
Oh. Takes a bunch of poison damage. Well, even if he succeeds his save, as Thorin falls. And then Khalid will disappear back behind the door. Top of the order, Will-O-Wisp over here. The only one left is going to move. Let's say this guy. He never moved. Is going to move over to Artanis. It rolls a 15 to hit, which I'm pretty sure misses. Against Artanis.
Say it's Donald's turn.
The Will-O-Wisp moved over to an attack, and it's Donald's turn. Internet.
Cool.
Sorry.
No
Sorry,
worries.
guys.
All right, we're gonna go.
Heard how Portia was escaping. None of you wanted to. Did you want to counter spell? Even if you had any left or not. Okay.
No.
Mel, there you
I'm
go.
not gonna, I want to let my bad internet.
God.
Bad internet prevention from, maybe even a weird character.
What was I looking-
I'm good for that. I'm sorry, guys. You're still restrained inside the bands.
Yeah. At least sit up at least a little bit, probably. Maybe, or like lift her head.
You have
God.
13 hit points and 3 temporary hit points. Um,
There, Thorin's back up too with my action.
All right. Oh, nice. Double heal. As Don, you now you heal with your bum. What, like, by the way, remind us, we haven't heard.
What?
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 What does
What
your
does the
bomb
bomb
look like?
Oh, one of the little fey lights goes over and basically sprinkles fey dust all over you that heals your wounds and soothes your heart a little bit.
Oh, not so much that. Just freaking the fuck out. Just had the life sucked out of her.
You done, Donald?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh no.
Do
Sorry.
we know what direction
She just
we need to
literally
go to
woke
get-
the fuck up after like
Last
basically
the way that's
PTSD nightmare. While restrained still.
Do I have anything to help with that?
No, neither do I at this point. But you know, we have bigger problems.
Can you hear me?
Mhm.
I can hear you now.
Yes, Wednesday.
All right. Yeah, surprised. So that. Anything else on your turn, Donald?
No, there's nothing else I can do.
All right. That brings us to initiative count 20. And you guys begin to hear the stomping of feet in the tunnel behind you. Apparently, it's not good enough for wings. You can hear the sounds of feet stomping behind you, Artanis.
It's coming.
Large claws. It is your turn, Artanis.
So is this doorway on the left completely sealed, or is there enough room for us?
You think on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that boulder needs to be moved in order for you guys to squeak through there? And you think next round, Battle will be at the door.
Good. God, what do I have here? That helps. That doesn't help. Dominion. God damn it. Based on how that ray of salvation worked, is there any chance that shooting it at the boulder is gonna be able to carve out enough room for us to squeeze through?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna try one ray at the boulder to see what happens.
All right, make your attack roll with Bean.
Is Bane still there? Because Portia's not in the crossroads.
Nope, she's not. But
19 minus 1 plus 7, 25.
full damage.
Oh. 8 of the 8 fire and 5 radiant.
5. I'm sorry. And how much?
8 fire, 5
Fire.
radiant.
So it hits the boulder, and the boulder cracks and has a bunch of spider web back through. You think there's to need damage?
I think what about the damage?
The ray hits the boulder, and a bunch of cracks spider webbing through it. You think it just need to do more damage to it?
Okay. I'm going to try again.
Hit.
If I can pick this up. Yeah. 22.
Hits. Roll damage again. Just give me the total.
Better. 11, 12, 17, 21.
21 points of damage. You watch as the boulder explodes and crumbles. As it does, you watch an explosion of acid go off from a glyph that's revealed from underneath. No one's in range of it, though, as the explosion goes off, dissipates, as the trigger was the boulder moving off of it. But the boulder is blasted into little pebbles, and the passage is now open.
Is this a smaller passage by any chance? Than
It
the one we
is
just...
a small door. It is a smaller door than one you just came through. Yes.
Balrog
It's
is
more
coming.
normal. It's more normal sized door.
Balrog is coming. Leave them. Get Mel and let's go. And I'll ask Dominion if she can basically use the remainder of the. Well, I'll worry about that later. But yeah, let's.
What Tan's doing for his?
Yeah. Can I do some sort of acrobatics thing to get around this boulder and the glyph?
You could do the same thing that um, Donald can try
Yep.
and do a little tightrope walk.
Yep. Uh, 17.
What was the what the fuck, Bill? I didn't see that.
The fucking
Is that because
glyph, the glyph of acid underneath the boulder is just.
was it too much?
It's too much. If you haven't noticed, it's too much.
Talking about? Yeah, you guys are fine.
Was that 17 enough to get around the boulder?
For sure. Yep.
Okay, so it's 10.
Jesus. Internet.
Yeah, no, it's
Because he's
bad.
putting dice. You need to put in the dice jail tonight.
And then I will dash this way, and I'll try to look down the doorway to see if there's any traps or anything.
Investigation.
14.
Not that you can see.
Okay. It looks as clear as far as I can tell. Leave them. Come, get Melon. Let's go. That's my turn.
Righty. End of your turn brings us to the theater. You hear Porter's voice from the door say, "Octavius, it's time to go." He is going to.
What Dominion do?
Dominion smash
broke the
boulder.
boulder.
Oh, thank you. Fuck.
He's gonna move there. If anybody wants to take attacks of opportunity.
Does Dominion get an attack of opportunity? She doesn't have any melee attacks.
She can use her ranged attack. It would just be a disadvantage because it's in melee.
Okay.
Or wait, no, because well, how high is she flying?
Oh, yeah, you're right. It was too high.
23 for Thorin.
The straight disadvantage is prone
Oh.
and Bane.
Bane, yes. The second roll was higher.
So what was it? 23.
23.
Roll damage.
It's all right. Can I just because fuck you, in particular, I'm gonna use bolstering. Oh no, I didn't use it yet. I'm gonna use bolstering praise to fucking make it a crit.
So
Damn.
Travis just yells out, "Let's not kill my lord!" And makes it.
Fuck you and the horse you rode.
Got an iron jaw. So rolls those max damage plus the dice.
And Bill's dead.
It's I rolled a 1 on her d12, so it's 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. Goddamn ridiculous.
Barbarians, bro.
No, I'm talking about my internet. He's going to use his bonus action to second wind, because ouch. So that's he gets that, and then he's going to use his action to dash as he gets just inside the door over there. That brings us to Mel, who's still trapped in the thing. Sorry, Mel. It's probably a pretty boring fight for you. I
Yep.
feel that.
Yeah, that's just.
Sorry. Vistra is going to.
It's fine. I'll be over here having
Vistra is
PTSD.
going. This is going to run up to Thorin and touch down, give him give him 25 points of lay on hands. For action. And then gonna finish moving over here. And say, come on, get up, guy. We gotta go. Thurlin.
Did we win?
No,
Yep.
nobody wins.
We're legally allowed to leave, even though we're already leaving. Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, you guys!
I'm really sorry. Can you hear me now at least?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Thorin gets 25 points of lay on hands from Vistra. And she runs over and reaches down and grabs him and says, "Come on, get up. We got to get out of here." Uh, Thurlin is going to move right here and hold her action.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying. We thought we'd win the fight.
Oh, I forgot to do Aurelius' turn. For Vistra. He's going to use his boots again to jump right to here.
This fight started out
And they
cool, and it
disappear
could have been
down that
good,
tunnel.
and then everything went wrong.
Thorin, then Osel.
Thorin will use half his movement to stand.
Like, I won't be too terribly
let's give
upset
him
if Mel dies.
25. How do you round?
I've been trying to figure out, like,
20.
5 feet of movement. So 20.
Say 20.
I've been trying to figure out how to
5,
how to
10,
find her
15,
dynamic in this group, and she might be too
20,
much of an
you roll
edgelord.
20.
Or like, there's factions, and she's like the third.
Yeah, but I'm giant
dash.
size. Oh yeah, action dash.
She's the third wheel, but she's not good at being a third wheel like other characters might be able to be for this group.
So he'll get.
So I don't know.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
He's gonna.
He gets right there, like right in front of the doorway.
All right. All right. Also.
I think I need more of an extrovert for the third wheel in this party.
5, 10, 15.
Can't
20.
fit through that door.
That's fine. I pick up Mel. I just grapple her in her cage.
Yep. Just push her up in the cage.
I can't drag Mel with me, but
trying to get her out of it, or
yeah, sure, I'll do that. I was just gonna grab her in the cage.
So it's a strength check. It's your action. It's a strength check.
Yeah, that's fine.
C20.
Just made it. Rolled an 11 on the dice.
Oh god. What? Bane?
It's strength. Strength.
Oh, strength. Then no, I failed it.
Yep.
It's a plus.
So you
6.
can't break her out of it. Yeah, you can't break her out of it, but you can pick her up. You just pick her up. Like you don't even have to roll a grapple check. You're 2 sizes bigger than she is.
And I'll move because I have 55 feet of movement, so I'll get. It was 25 there, so it's 50 here, so I'll get there. Mel is essentially in between Artanis and Apsil.
There you go. All right.
Oh, Ravina, 60 feet into the.
Flying. Yeah.
What about Thorin's bard?
Oh yeah, I gotta move him, right?
Yeah.
I physically can't move him, so not a clickable for me.
Mel would not be a traveler. Mel would be the most like fuck no.
He can get to there. His dash.
Mel would be the goddess of edgelords, though. Is there goddess of edgelords?
Horsey and Khalid, you guys don't know what they're doing their turn. This Will-O-Wisp is going to move over here and try and attack Donald, though.
Okay.
Oh my god, this might actually hit. That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You take 12 points of cold damage as it comes up and saps some of your life essence. Donald, you're up.
I'm gonna hit it with my staff. Fuck you, Mr. Wisp. And then I'm just gonna fucking walk away from it. I don't give a shit. So that is 24 to hit on the wisp.
Christ. Sorry, I didn't write that.
It's 24 to hit on the wisp for 9 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Oh. Really?
That's fair. I guess that's technically how politics should work.
You're a robot again, Bill.
Yeah, I'm not getting a word of this.
It's fucking Christ. Oh my.
What's that? Oh, what's that clip? Slumber, oh, that brother gone.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
No.
There we go.
How we do? How about now?
That's better.
Maybe next time I'm getting a sound effect though.
I'm using my phone. Freaking ridiculous.
It's just what I wanted to play every single time I heard the robot coming on.
That was a great Twitch notification. Is that for when you punch someone out?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, god damn stupid technology bullshit, fucking piece of shits. So, for fuck's sake, I'm assuming that was with a shillelagh.
Yeah.
The bludgeoning damage. You disperse that will-o'-the-wisp.
All right, cool. And then I move to the door.
And then you move over to the door. And that ends your turn. Yes?
Yep. Yes, it does.
All right. At this point, you hear a huge crashing impact as the chamber shakes and some of the stones from the ceiling kind of fall and splash into the lava as you see a dark claw reach in from the door and grasp at stuff and a snout kind of snick its nose in. Artanis, what are you doing?
I will beckon everybody to head through the door, and then I'll call to Dominion. Thank you for your aid. If for whatever time left you can try to hold Balrog back for us, it would be greatly appreciated. And I duck into the doorway.
I will do what I can. As she begins to float a little bit this way, and can fire off 2 shots through the open door if you want.
Sure thing. 14 for the first one.
Misses.
That is a 17 for the second one.
Misses.
Super. Well, we know his AC's greater than 17.
There you go. Intelligence.
Holy
Intelligence
shit.
gathering. You guys take off, dashing. Dom, did you want to drop the polymorph on Ossel?
Yeah, I'll drop the polymorph and center a daylight in the middle of the chamber. as a nice little parting gift for the Balrog.
All right. You drop that. You cast daylight. The area actually lights up.
Good to know.
At the end of Artanis's turn, you see a little eye, or not a little eye, a giant eye, kind of come into the view of the doorway as its iris gets super small and it squints. And then it points a claw in, and it is going to use some legendary actions to dispel magic on the daylight.
Cool.
Now we know we can cast spells.
Cool.
At this point, we're going to step out of initiative as you guys all disappear down the tunnel, because I assume you're running.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you guys all
now.
as you guys all disappear
Less running
down
and
the tunnel.
more.
And I don't know if it's out of dumb luck or if you guys planned it this way, but you actually exit out the exit that is on the path that was laid out for you, your intended path.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I can see that because we're going into there. Yeah.
Yep.
And we will pick things up there next week.
God damn.
Jesus.
I don't have enough caffeine for this, and I didn't do shit.
Like we did nothing.
I did nothing.
We basically did do nothing except spend all our spells and stuff.
Yeah.
You survived.
You survived.
Apparently the Balrog is capable of covering 6 miles in about 30 seconds, so we're not going to survive for much longer.
It's
Luckily, Team
not 6 miles in 30 seconds.
Well, everybody, Vistra's told us repeatedly 6 miles is the range, is their best estimate of range on its darkness.
You guys tested this out last session or 2 sessions ago and figured out it was closer to 3 miles.
Very good. So it only flies at 300 miles per hour. I'm sure we'll get away from it now.
Well, there's another obstruction in between it and you again. And it does not have a burrowing speed, it would appear.
Very good. Yeah, okay. I'm out for the night, guys. Have a good night.
But yeah, that
Okay.
is where we'll pick things up. Sorry for running late. Sorry for my internet,
Alright.
guys. I really apologize.
Alright.
No
Send me stuff. I'll get you in touch.
Yeah, I'll hit you up later on
Okay.
Discord.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you all for joining
Bye,
us,
guys.
chat. We'll be back next week. I have no fucking idea when I'll be back, honestly. I think... Oh, I have a mission tomorrow. I'll stream the mission. We're going back to Faerun. It's good. Doing a dungeon crawl. So yeah, I'll see you then. Who can I send some love to anybody? I'm very tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. I've had caffeine today. Yeah, Balrog uses Dimension Door. No! Oh, fuck. No.
No dimension door for it.
Oh, thank fuck. Where's my list of people? How about... Oh, well... I think... My friend...
God damn it.
Oh yeah, my friend Hearn is doing a thing in Orlando, Saka tonight, having a big event. So I think I'll send you his way for his Plague Lord shit going down. Except I hit the wrong button, fuck. There we go. Wait, here we go. So send him some love. see y'all tomorrow. Till next time, y'all stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Bye bye.
I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice.